Hi, everybody. Welcome out to the Lagerman Guys Craft Beer Show. It is Tuesday, February the 17th, 2026. Jersey Johnny coming at you with me. As always, is none other than Mr. Beer Samurai. Say hello, Mr. Samurai, sir.
First of all, don't eat fat choy.
Don't eat what? Don't eat what?
Don't eat fat choy.
Don't eat fat choy?
Yeah, don't do that. Don't eat fat choy. Happy New Year.
Oh, don't eat fat choy. Don't eat fat choy. Yeah.
Don't eat fat choy.
Yes, happy. It's the year of the horse, right? This year?
It is the year of the horse, yes.
Right, okay. So there you go. For those who celebrate.
Some people calling it the fire horse.
There you go. Tox Brewing in Connecticut, somewhere in Connecticut. I forget the town. They released a rice lager and called it Year of the Horse. They do it every year.
Every 4 years? No, every year. It's every year.
Well, every year they have a different whatever the
every year. Yeah, so I just had a fortune cookie. My fortune says good luck and good vibes surround you in December. Well, that would explain February.
You gotta wait a little while.
No, I think it's passed. I think I missed it.
Oh, you missed it. Yeah,
very possible. You know, it's interesting. Do you know where the fortune cookie was invented?
The fortune cookie was invented in somewhere in New York City, in Brooklyn, right?
Nope, wrong coast.
Okay, Queens.
See what you did there. They're actually kind of San Francisco.
San Francisco, yes, that would make sense.
It was invented in San Francisco. It's not Chinese whatsoever. So much of the stuff you get in a Chinese restaurant is not Chinese. Chinese don't eat these things.
Very true. I always loved my father used to make the joke his fortune was being held prisoner in a Chinese fortune cookie factory.
Yes, there's that one.
Yeah.
I like what's called crab rangoons are not Chinese. They were invented by Trader Vic for the whole tiki thing.
Sure. Yeah.
And some of the other things. General Tso's is not Chinese.
Not even close.
That was invented here, and all its variations. Orange. Well, there is an orange chicken up there, but it's not like we make it here.
No. I love authentic orange chicken, orange beef. Orange beef, I like better orange chicken. That super hot pepper in there. I can just I almost what I actually do is I'll actually take it, I'll open it up, I'll
get rid of the seeds.
And then I'll rub the pepper on the beef, and I'll like the beef.
There you go.
So it's hot, but it's not anywhere near as hot as that damn pepper is.
Yeah, I mean, when you get those Szechuan dishes, if it's not really, really hurting you, it's not being done right.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Like Dan noodles. There's a place near where I work that does Dan noodles.
Mm-hmm.
There's no spice to them whatsoever. They're yummy. There's just no spice. That's not a Dan noodle.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about doing a top 3 list tonight of top 3 Chinese dishes, but we actually just did it last June. So
yeah.
But I guarantee I don't even have to go look. Mine is definitely orange beef. That's my number.
Mine was probably Dan noodles.
Yeah. Kung Pao's up there for me. I just had chicken and garlic sauce the other night.
Mine would have changed because Hunan Taste and Denville does this crispy shredded beef. It's so damn good. Yeah. Oh, it's addictive. And
I used to love Jade Fountain. You remember the Jade Fountain?
Yeah.
I used to love the poo-poo platters there.
You said poo-poo.
I said poo-poo. Which we call, I love they had which we call beef kebabs, but they were basically just a slice of filet mignon wrapped around a piece of pineapple in Chinese barbecue. And it was so good. The hoisin sauce on it was
probably Polynesian barbecue.
Polynesian. Yeah. I mean, most of those Chinese restaurants, like Lee's Hawaiian Islander, Jade Fountain, they were mostly, there were some Chinese dishes, but there were a lot of Polynesian dishes.
Yeah. So, but we got other things to do tonight, other things to celebrate, other things to talk about.
We have a guest. They're going to be along,
momentarily.
And speaking of food, they're eating, but that's besides the point. We do have a few days for you. Happy National Cafe au Lait Day.
Olé!
Olé, Cafe au Lait. Oh, so it's not French, it's Spanish. Cafe au Lait.
Yes.
Olé.
Yes. You're cheering the coffee.
You're cheering the coffee. Coffee, all right.
Yes. That's what it is. Yeah. I did have my cafe au lait today, or actually I had cafe con latte today because
Con latte, yeah.
Well, I got it in Italy, so it's con latte, right?
Right.
Anyway, that's the funny thing in the U.S. If you go to Italy and you order a latte, give you a cup of milk.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Because here we just say latte, we don't say cafe con latte. So
Jess just texted me because she heard we were our back and forth just then, and she says, "Hey, back off my show." That whole coffee all right, cafe au lait thing.
Yeah,
that was a Gilmore Girls line.
Ah, gotcha.
There you
go. Get off. No, you're doing homage to the show.
I'm paying homage to the show.
There you go.
Exactly. There you go. But anyway, no, I actually had a half of espresso today.
Half an espresso.
Half an espresso.
Yeah.
Well, no, I actually had a double espresso, but it was just poured into hot water.
Okay.
I had Americano.
Yeah, I don't drink those.
Yeah, I had Americano. Yeah.
I don't drink.
I wanted espresso, but I needed it cut. So I
either do a cappuccino or with an extra shot of espresso.
There you go.
Or I'll do a macchiato.
Oh, macchiato.
Which just means stained.
Right.
Right. So you do. It's funny because I see macchiatos done both ways. One where you got the espresso and there's just a stain of milk in it.
Right.
That's the proper way to do it.
Sure.
But then I've seen it where they've done like they put the foam in there and then pour the coffee in the middle, and the coffee's the stain.
Right.
I don't understand that one.
I don't get it either, but yeah.
Actually, what I've been doing recently is whipped coffee.
Okay.
So I get like a cocktail shaker.
Mm-hmm.
I put in probably about like, maybe almost 2 tablespoons of sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe an ounce of like half and half, and maybe like 2 ounces of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And then I take my foaming stick.
Foaming stick, right?
And I put that in there, and you can turn it into like this whip, and it's really, it's yummy.
I've had it. It's tasty. I've had it.
Yeah. So I like doing it.
You can make a boozy affogato with that.
I love avocado.
Yeah.
And those pour
it into a martini glass. It's really good.
Yeah, for those who don't know avocado, it's just it's vanilla bean ice cream. Pour espresso over the top of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's that simple, and it's just delicious. And if you can make like a little pool of espresso around it, you just spoon the ice cream into the espresso.
Into the espresso, yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's so yummy.
And it's also a beer from Trillium. That's besides the point. Didn't we bring that up last week?
We did. that was brought up very recently. I've had that beer. Mm-hmm. Affogato. Yeah, because Augie was talking about wanting to name a beer called Affogato, but someone already had it, and it wasn't even Trillium. It was somebody else even. So.
Right. Exactly. So, no, he actually wanted to make it. He was going to call it something else, not Affogato, but basically what it was. And then somebody else had it already, and Kane had actually released the same beer. So
right.
So. Right. Got a bunch of comments here.
Already.
Quick to start. Vanessa Kitty. Hi, Vanessa.
Hey, Vanessa. She probably knows. You know your boy's coming on, right?
There you go. She goes, Salem, Connecticut. They used to have a very good dairy farm and stand. She said our Polynesian places all closed before the pandemic. That's a shame. Mm. Really is. Coffee with milk day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Said, Olé. There you go. An espresso poured into a hot chocolate. That's
mocha. That's mocha. It's kind of a mocha. It's funny because I'm looking forward to going to Italy this year, especially when we have our layover in Lisbon, because they have this drink that's a coffee chocolate thing. It's not. They don't call it a mocha. I don't know I forget what it's like. Chocochino, I think they call it Chocochino.
Okay. Chocochino.
I got addicted.
Chocochino.
I got addicted.
That's chocolate.
Yeah, I got addicted to them when we were over in Europe, because they have them in Germany too. I doubt they've got them in Italy.
I don't think so. And Brian Boak commented in, cheers, first beer, his saison, electric connected for his brewery, vent hood delivered today. Progress. Yes, we can't wait.
Very nice. I saw the picture of the outlets going in.
As did I. Yeah. I think we both did at the same time.
Yeah, totally.
And then Vanessa said a coffee with 3 double espressos just because.
Because Vanessa is not wired enough.
Exactly. And then she jumped the gun because he's not on yet. But hi, Rod.
We'll save that for when he comes on.
We'll save that. We'll put it back on for when he gets.
There we go.
There you go. So anyway,
she's front loading the comments. I love it.
Front loading the comments. Okay, back to the day.
Can we open our beers?
Why don't we open beers before?
And then get back to our days.
Get back to the days. There you go. What are you drinking first there?
It's gonna be weird because the first two beers, no matter what order I do them in, are gonna clash.
Fair enough.
So I decided to go by SRMs, which is not always the best way to order your beers.
Yeah, probably not.
I used to I like to go to just the bar to order my beer. No,
I was gonna say.
So
imagine going to a bar and ordering an SRM.
Yeah, can I have an SRM? They should make that like an order platform. Anyway, so I'm going with Smugs, Pollo Picante.
Pollo Picante. You mean this one right here?
Yeah, that one right there. Where'd you get that?
I don't know. I found it on the street somewhere.
Yeah, that's because I drove past his house and tossed it at it.
It
bounced and rolled into the street. John's
like,
what the hell was that sound? Walked outside. Go, oh, look, beer.
So talk about the Pollo Picante. Talk about what you did with the Pollo Picante once.
I turned it into a mango habanero wing sauce.
Nice.
Came out pretty well too. I probably should have put more habanero in it. I mean, this beer is spicy enough as it is, but it was really just to get more, a little more texture, or maybe some like mango pieces or something. But it came out nice. You've got that looks like an Edmund's Oast can.
It is an Edmund's Oast can. By the way, you see the lovely Jessica redecorated the tree now.
I see. You now have St. Patrick's Day stuff.
There you go. By the way, I just realized. Hold on, we gotta change something here.
Okay.
I gotta go back here while that scrolls.
What are you changing here?
We gotta edit the theme because I never did that before we started.
Okay. Oh yeah, because we got all these snowflakes up. Well, I'm gonna keep the snowflakes. It's still
no, we keep the snowflakes. That's not what I'm editing.
Oh, what are you editing? Well, I have no idea what you're doing.
Just the colors.
Colors.
The red and the font.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Anyway, so
I didn't notice.
I am starting with. I didn't either until just I put the crawl up there. I'm starting with Edmund's Oast Howls in the Night. It's a 6.5% Bock. Actually, it's a Bock-style amber lager is how they refer.
And it looks like a goat getting crushed by a stone. Oh, that's the moon. It's a goat howling at the moon?
It's a goat howling at the moon, yeah. Or something.
They bleat at the moon.
I think it looks something more like a fox howling at the moon, actually.
It's a goat. It's got antlers.
No, there's no antlers on it. Those are ears, just like that.
Those are ears?
Yeah.
They look like those are horns. Those are horns.
No, they're not. They're ears. You can't just tell.
Horns. Those are
ears. Here.
They're horns.
Hold on. Let me open it up for you a little bit.
Those are horns.
Anyway, I didn't taste it yet. Let's see. So.
Let me see. I'm going to pull the image up here where I can actually see it.
It's really nice.
You know what? It's a fox. John, I told you it's a friggin' fox.
You did. I was wrong. It was a fox.
There you go.
Those were not antlers. Those were not horns. They were ears.
I don't know what the hell you were looking at.
I don't know what I was looking at. There we go. All right. So we got back to the comments. Vanessa says, I have a commercial coffee percolator incoming. I think it's close to 6 gallons at a time.
So what are you going to do when you finish your first cup?
I was going to say, what are you going to do after you eat lunch? You need to make
I just imagine that Vanessa Kitty's got like a coffee mug that's about yo big.
Yeah, exactly.
There's 3 shots of espresso in there. That's great. Let's put another 3 in there.
Throw another 3 in, yeah. And Brian said, I finally started a new Tavour crate. Was good for a while. Time to be bad. Need some more 15% beers.
Of course you do. Who doesn't?
Of course he does. So anyway, all right, back to the days to catch up on that.
Oh yeah. We got more to do. What do we got?
It's National Cabbage Day. Happy National Cabbage Day.
We're not talking money.
No,
we're talking actually that big round green, pale green thing that people can put into a whole bunch of things and really just. I think its whole purpose on this planet is to make you fart.
Yeah, pretty much. I'll be eating a bunch of it 4 weeks from right now.
Oh,
actually, I'll probably be finished by 4 weeks from right now.
Probably be
drinking. I'll probably having an. I'll still be having a couple of blacksmiths. I won't have an Irish coffee till about 9.
I think that the only thing that I actually particularly like cabbage in is slaw.
Slaw.
Yeah.
What about halushki?
Oh, pumpkins?
No, halushki.
I like stuffed cabbage.
Stuffed cabbage is good. Halushki is noodles with cabbage and.
No, I don't like that. I like lumpkies.
Lumpkies are good.
Yeah, but you got to really first you got to get as much of the stem off as possible and boil the fuck out of those things so they're good and soft with salt to soften them up.
Of course.
Because otherwise it's just they're impossible to roll first of all, and then they're impossible to eat.
True story.
Yeah, you got to get them nice and soft. So no, lumpkies are fine. There are certain like certain dumplings and stuff that have Napa cabbage in it that I like.
Napa cabbage is good. I like Napa cabbage.
Yeah.
So then it's also International Crumpet Day.
She's such a crump. Oh, no, that's crumpet. Never mind. Crumpet.
I need to add the day to it. It's just said Happy International Crumpet. There we go. There we go. Happy International Crumpet Day. There you go.
So I like crumpets. The only place that I know to actually get a decent crumpet is Trader Joe's.
London.
Well, other in this
hemisphere.
Yeah, it's Trader Joe's. I've never found a decent crumpet anyplace else.
I like crumpets. Crumpets are good.
Crumpets and jelly.
Oh yeah. And then to round it out, Happy International Juggalo Day.
Juggalo Day, yes.
Now, hold on. I thought it was with a G, and it was an I.
It's not Gigolo Day.
Oh, it's not Gigolo Day. My bad.
I know you're just a gigolo.
And everywhere I go, people know the part I'm playing.
Yes, they do.
Pay for every dance, selling each romance. See what they're saying.
Boozy bop, diddy bop.
Hummity bubbly zibbity boobly hummity bibbly zibbity bop.
You did the long version.
Yeah,
at the end of the movie.
That's the end of it.
Juggalos are fans of the Insane Clown Posse.
Insane Clown Posse. Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. And somewhere along in this month, where is it? I forget what day it is this year, but there is Take a Juggalo to Red Lobster Day.
No, that's Take a Gigolo to Red Lobster Day.
No, it's Juggalo.
There you go.
I thought it was it was the 8th. It's passed already.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, we'll have to wait till next year to do that.
Yeah.
There you go. But you can take a Gigolo to Red Lobster
anytime you want.
Anytime you want.
It's just going to cost you.
Exactly. I always want to see like a horror movie, but like a comedy horror movie, and like a bodiless head, a torso-less head, floating into a room singing, "I ain't got nobody."
That's been done before.
Yeah, I know.
That was in Young Frankenstein.
I know. Marty Feldman did it.
Marty Feldman. Damn your eyes. Too late.
Speaking of movies.
Sadagev. Inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
You say that word a lot. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Yeah, that's what you see the definition. It says not capable of being imagined or grasped mentally. And then the definition 2, not what you think it means.
Not what you think it means.
Exactly.
It's inconceivable.
I do not think that word means what you think it means.
I do not envy the headache you'll have in the morning. Sleep well. Dream of large women.
Yeah.
Both those.
My name is
so many great ones.
That's
the given one.
Prepare to die.
That's the given one. I'm gonna kill myself in the morning. That's nice, dear.
Have fun storming the castle.
That's another one of the obvious.
To blave means to bluff. He was probably playing cards. There's only one thing better than true love, and that's a nice MLT. Mutton less than tomato when the mutton is nice and lean. Oh.
Yes. There's that one.
I love that movie.
So many good lines from it.
So many good lines. All right. Those are our days. Quick back to a couple of comments from Vanessa. She has 64-ounce thermos.
That was close.
Mm-hmm. There you go. And she said, is there any National Brussels Sprouts Day? Tiny cabbage?
There actually is. We just passed Eat Brussels Sprouts Day. When was that?
That's my joke, by the way.
Huh?
I always say I hate Brussels sprouts. I prefer tiny cabbages.
That's not a very funny joke.
I know, but that's what I say.
I'm just saying.
I'm not very funny.
You say that?
Mm-hmm.
You know what's coming up this Saturday that I'm really looking forward to?
What's that?
It's National Malort Day.
National Malort Day. We should have a shot of Malort later on in the show just to celebrate.
Perhaps. Okay, you keep talking. I'll find this.
You look at Vanessa put up.
You know what? It may have been the end of January, actually.
You know what? I think it was. We talked about it, actually.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's the end of January.
Vanessa put up Gamunk keys.
Yeah. Then she puts.
I know, and then she says Glumpkies.
Glumpkies. There you go.
I'm trying to pronounce this though. No,
it's Gnumpkies. Gnumpkies. It's a game very similar to Gnip.
Right. Oh, there you go.
Remember that? Remember that game?
Gnip, absolutely. But it is Glumpkies, to be honest with. And then homemade English muffins.
Very nice. I've never actually attempted them.
I've never attempted a homemade English muffin. There you go.
I don't think I have a big enough cookie cutter to make them.
There you go. All right. Until Rod comes on, we spoiled it. We want to keep a surprise to everybody, but we mentioned it 3 times so first.
Yeah, we surprise.
Plus, anybody that got here from the Facebook page or YouTube has already seen that it's Rod. Plus, his picture was on the.
And they're coming. I'm like, where's Rod? It's just these 2 fucking idiots.
These idiots.
Anyway, Jesus.
Rod will be along presently, but in the interim,
he's been upgraded from momentarily to presently.
There you go. But in the interim, we could.
We're not quite at shortly yet.
We're not shortly yet. Shortly, we'll be at shortly.
Yes.
There you go. Your trip this past weekend.
Oh yeah. So with Monday being President's Day, our offices were closed, mine and Carrie's. So we decided to take the Friday off, make a 4-day weekend, and use some Marriott's points and get our asses down to Nashville again. Because we haven't been in like 9 years.
Okay.
I didn't recognize the damn place. I gotta tell you.
I'm sure. I haven't been down there in 3 years, and I bet you I wouldn't recognize parts of it. So.
The way they are building down there is insane. Mm-hmm. You remember the Gulch, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Good luck recognizing it.
Oh, yeah. No, there was so much construction going on in the Gulch when we were there 3 years ago. But.
It was ridiculous. There's it's all like these apartment buildings, and we were talking to somebody, I forget where it was, but he was telling us that most of those are still empty.
Really?
Yeah. So most are still empty, but but the one thing that has changed is, okay, Nashville always had good beer. Mm-hmm. I never really thought it had great beer.
There's a lot of great beer down there. There's a lot of really.
And now there is.
Yeah.
In the past 9 years, because 9 years ago, your 2 best breweries in Nashville were Bearded Iris. Mm-hmm. You talk to anybody in Nashville, they'll tell you it's gone downhill. They were bought over by somebody. I forget who the hell bought them.
I got it. Actually, I can pull it up. Go ahead, keep talking.
But they said that before they were bought, they had opened a second space with a second brewing unit, and that brewing unit, they were getting into the lager game. Mm-hmm. And they said that the lagers were actually really quite good. But then, blah, 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 Q John, not yet. No, you haven't found it yet? Okay. But blah, 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 bought them and shut that down. And
Wiseacre
bought them, shut that down, and they say the rest of the beer has actually gone downhill. Homestyle now you can find anywhere in Nashville. Yeah. Homestyle is still pretty damn good, though. I still do like home, but it's
I'll tell you, when we were there, we were at Bearded Iris 3 years ago. Well, it's less than this. This may be 3 years, so 2.5, 2 and change, yeah. Right? 2 years, 8 months, whatever the hell it is. And whatchamacallit, we walked in there. They had 12 beers. They had 1 Pilsner,
11 IPAs,
1 Imperial Stout, and 10 New England IPAs.
Yeah, they're a hazy house.
They're a hazy house. And I'll be honest with you, the hazies that we had while we were there, were very good.
They're good.
But it's not, it's not where Bearded Iris was headed before Wiseacre was. So.
No, which is a shame. But since we were there 9 years ago, a whole bunch of really good breweries have opened up.
I thought you were going to say a hump.
I almost did. It's a couple of them, John recommended, and the first one that we went to. Well, no, the first one we went to wasn't open when John was there. They're only 6 months old.
Yeah, that was not open.
It's called Stokehouse. It's also a barbecue place.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a brewery with a barbecue trailer outside. Yes, there's a trailer, but it's owned by the brewery.
Mm-hmm.
And the smoker's right on the brewery property.
Mm-hmm.
It's very cool.
Barrique does the same thing, though.
We didn't get there, actually.
You didn't get to Barrique? That's a shame.
What happened is Saturday night, I was just so friggin' exhausted that we didn't make it there Saturday. And the next day, Sunday, I realized, oh, shit, they don't open on Sundays. And then Monday we came home. So we didn't make it to Barrique. But at any rate, so we went there. We had the barbecue. And the barbecue was very, very good. The beers, for being 6 months, they were dialed in really nicely.
Yes.
And then later that night, we went to East Nashville Brewing because we had a beer they called Heavy Metal Parking Lot.
Okay.
And it's one of those beers we talked about where it's 6.66%.
Right.
So somewhere between 6.6 and 6.7.
Sure.
And it was a hazy double, and it was in collaboration with East Nashville. Mm-hmm. And I was talking to the brewer there, Chad from Stokehouse, and the brewer from East Nashville was there. So that was cool. So we got to talk. That was Mitch, and talk to those guys. But one of their sales guys there was Evan. He goes, "Well, I'm going over there later tonight. After you get done with the tiki bars, we had a couple of tiki bars. Pop on over.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of the tiki bars are on your way there. We went to East Nashville. They had some pretty nice stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we started. But the next day we got up, and we went to where you. Yep.
Please welcome Rod to the show.
There is Rod J.
What's happening? What's going on?
There he is.
What's going on? Now we got to put this up. Just got to put this up. There we go, Roger. There you go.
Cheers, Rod.
Cheers, Rod.
You got something open yet?
Well, in a second. I've already had a couple because we went out. I told John earlier, wasn't expecting to drink tonight, but dinner. Went over to DJ's Brew House, which in the brew house, how do you not drink? So
how do you not drink, right?
Yeah, you have to.
It was their happy hour, so $5 16-ounce pours off the draft stuff, so you can't beat that.
Very nice.
And this comment was posted 19 minutes ago, so I said I would wait until post it up now. Vanessa Kitty, hi Rod, there you go.
Hey Vanessa, what's going on? Great to see you, my friend. But yeah, I guess I'll grab a beer.
She's there and highly caffeinated.
Yes. She's talking about the fact that she has a commercial coffee percolator that brews close to 6 gallons.
It's coming on. It's on its way.
It's on its way. Yeah.
She doesn't have it yet.
But Vanessa always has something going. She always has something happening.
Always.
Yeah.
So where are your beats?
I didn't know we were supposed to bring beats. I didn't know it was a beat party. You know what?
It's Mardi Gras, my friend.
Mardi Gras. And by the way, Dave, what does Mardi Gras actually mean in Cajun or French?
It's French. And it says it right under Beer Samurai. Fat
Tuesday. There you go. Right.
Oh, so my brother gave me a trivia question earlier today.
Go for it.
What do the locals call the weekend before Mardi Gras?
I don't know. What?
Deep Gras.
Deep Gras?
I guess they're going to get into some deep gras. I don't know. Deep fat?
But
that's what they call it.
Yeah, Mardi is Tuesday, so that would be deep fat. Yeah.
I thought Tuesday.
Or no, actually, it would be fat deep.
Yeah. I thought Tuesday was just Fat Tuesday.
Right.
I thought Mardi Gras was the whole thing.
Oh yeah, every Tuesday for me is Fat Tuesday. And then there's fat. Then there's Mardi Gras, Lundi Gras. That's Fat Monday. Vendredi Gras.
All right. We get it.
Samedi Gras.
You know the days of the week in French. We get it.
Yes. Not much more.
I used to know French, but it's been a long time.
I know. I
used to know French and Spanish, along with English.
Je sais un peu. Pou français.
Well, as long as you know, we.
Well, yeah. I may have to go oui soon.
So. Oh, oui.
Just oui. Oui and non.
Oui and non. Right, exactly.
Well, I tell everybody, if you're going to try to learn French, just realize if the word ends in a vowel, consonant, you don't actually say that consonant. You just kind of hint at it.
And just give it a little nod to the consonant.
Like it's no in French is N-O-N.
Mm-hmm.
It's not pronounced non. It's non.
No.
And there's that N sort of at the end is kind of implied.
Right.
Yeah, it's interesting how they pronounce that. So, whereas in Italian, everything ends in a vowel, so you don't got to worry about it.
Right. Exactly. Rob, we were just talking about my shirt. I don't know if you noticed it.
Inconceivable. There you go.
Inconceivable.
What was the name of that? Princess Bride. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the movie for a second.
Yeah, I do not think that word means what you think it means.
Yeah, you use that word.
It's actually on. It's the second. It's the second definition of the word. It says not what you think it means.
Yeah. Classic shirt for sure.
I love it.
Yep,
I love it. So, well, here we are on this lovely Fat Tuesday. Dave and I are drinking. Dave's drinking a
mango habanero sour.
Spicy mango habanero sour. I'm drinking
that didn't work out well. Go ahead.
I wouldn't try to open that now.
Lagunitas had a can opener on the lighter.
The lighter is
loaded when it tried to open the bottle.
Oh my god!
Yeah. So had is the key word there, Rod?
Yeah,
it had an opener on it.
Yeah. Lagunitas almost blew my hand off, folks.
I smell a lawsuit.
Yeah, we got the video proof now.
Some of that good Heineken money.
Yeah.
Oh God, I miss Heineken in Amsterdam.
I know it was good over there. It's
so freaking good there.
I was wondering where you were going with that for a second.
Oh no, I'm not even kidding. And in Amsterdam, it is a world-class beer.
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons that I want to get to Amsterdam. Actually, there's not really a lot of reasons. There's a few, but that's one of them.
Yeah.
You want to go to the pharmacies, right?
Yeah. Ish.
No, they don't call them pharmacies. What do they call them? Not bookstores.
Goods.
Right.
Yeah, no, there's another name for it.
Apothecary.
No, it's something. I forget what they call them.
There you go.
But
so anyway, how's everything out in Cincy?
Better now that we're starting to get some warmers. So we're pretty much pushing 60 today, which is
nice. My God, nice.
We got to the 40s today.
We got to the 40s today, yeah.
So things are starting to melt.
Well, we get the warm days during the week when you're fucking working, and then when you want to be off, it gets cold again or something.
It gets cold again.
Yeah.
That's the way it works.
Yeah.
So what did you wind up pouring there, Rod?
I actually poured one of the Firestone Walker DBAs.
Very nice.
So that here's it's kind of funny because they've been as Sammy Sosa would say, they've been very, very good to me. So they've been sending some different stuff out. People probably think, are you working for Firestone Walker? No, I'm not actually, but they just kind of connected me up with stuff, and they sent me the DBAs that they brought back for the 30th anniversary, which is a nice, smooth double barrel ale, low ABV double barrel, only 5% ABV.
I'm not sure how I feel about the repackaging of it, though.
See, this is the first time I've had it. What was the repackaging like before?
As the label was a little different, the logo, the DBA logo was a little different. It was like DBA was in small case letters with periods after it, so it was like doing business as rather than double bay.
It makes sense because it was the first beer that launched them, so it would make sense.
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
But yeah, there was the bottle was a little different back in the day, and this is new for them.
Yeah.
So
I have this.
What do you have?
Hold on.
You don't have an old DBA, do you?
I have a double DBA.
Oh, I've had the double DBA before.
Double DBA,
yeah. But that's more like the parabola logoing.
It's more like it's like a barrel aged old ale basically. It's an old stock ale. It's so good. It's ridiculous. If you find anybody out there, I'm not even kidding. If you like English beers, and you see any of these out there, grab as many as you can. It's only like $10 or $12.
That's the old
That's the old one, yeah.
That's the old one right there. You see that, Rod?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that there.
So it's a little bolder now, but
yeah.
I actually just had to move this bottle out of the way to get that out of my cabinet there. Remember this beer?
Black Albert, yes,
Black
I do.
It's a Royal Stout, is what they called it. Fantastic. I was gifted this by Pete. He was on the show. Was it Pete?
Nice.
That was. I think it was Pete. It's probably almost certain. It was either Pete or Pat. I'm pretty sure it's Pete. Anyway.
So we were Rod. Before you came on, we were talking about Nashville. When was the last time you were in Nashville?
Last time I was in Nashville, this is 2025, 2026 now, actually. Probably about, let's say around 2016, 2015, somewhere around there, probably.
That's about the same time I was there.
Same time he was there.
Yeah.
Except I was there this weekend, and we were just talking about how much it has changed.
We still got the bar fronts and all that stuff on there in the main strip, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's more
the
of a party
scene.
Yeah.
But that's changed because some of them they're being brought up.
Broadway's different, a little different too. It's the same vibe. It's the same thing. There's some different players in there, but it's
what's happening?
What it has been. So.
What's happening is a lot of the big names are buying up the honky tonks and slapping their names on them.
Oh, celebrity type things.
Yeah. I forget some of the names. Miranda Lambert's got one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, okay.
Kid Rock's got one.
Yep. Been to both of them actually. Been to Miranda Lambert's. Been to Kid Rock's. Been to. They were good. Last time I was there was only 2.5 years ago. So the CBC in 2023.
But the western end of
I was supposed to go down for that one. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But the western end of Boulevard of Broadway used to be Legends Corner.
Okay.
It's expanded a little west, and just past it is I think it's called 1230 or something like that. Justin Timberlake's got a place there.
Yeah.
And this place is high end. So when like all the celebrities come into town, they go to dinner. They go to dinner at his place. They're one of the few places where the food isn't just microwaved. Right. it's actually farm to table. They got a real nice cocktail list. They get some good acts in there. So that was we were talking to the bartender there, and he's we asked him about people coming in, and how often he's gotten to meet JT. He's like quite a few times because he said the coolest person he's ever met who just came up to the bar and ordered a cocktail was Tom Hanks.
Yeah, you hear stuff like that about Tom Hanks, so being kind of a down to earth kind of guy, him and Keanu Reeves. And
I gotta tell you, I mean, honestly, here's the thing. This is what I was just gonna say. I was just gonna say I've met a bunch of people over the years, whether it be in radio or just out and about, right? In different things, right? And they were all down to earth. But then as I'm about to say that, I realized that of course they're down to earth. The people that aren't down to earth, I'm not going to meet.
Yeah, exactly. This is true. Yeah. As my friend Leon used to say, "You've never lied."
Yeah. Did you get to Skull's Rainbow Room?
No, I did not. We didn't spend much time. We didn't spend much time on Broadway. Actually,
it's not. I mean, it's like 2 blocks off of Broadway, block and a half off of Broadway on Printers Alley.
We didn't. We actually didn't get down Printers Alley. We were mostly boot shopping.
It's a really good hot dog place on Printers Alley. A hot dog stand. It's literally like diagonally across from Skull's Rainbow Room. So you can go in there and have some really fancy, nice cocktails, and then come out and get a hot dog out of a car.
That's awesome. Can you get a hot dog and bring it into the Rainbow Room?
You can actually. Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah. They frown upon it because they have food, but you can do it.
We didn't go around too much. It was rainy that day. That was Sunday. It rained almost all day Sunday. Saturday was the day we did most of the walking. That's when we hit most of the breweries.
Right.
Fela Force was fantastic.
But you got the Fela Force, right? I knew you'd love that place. You had to go there.
Oh, that was great. The sandwiches are really good.
And Stouter and Waldorf greeted you and everything else.
Yes, they did. They were way up there.
Did you get that?
As did Dumb and Dumber.
You go to tailgate at all while you were in Nashville?
I did not go to tailgate. Tailgate seemed to me a little too big. Okay. So I actually skipped it. we walked right past Tennessee Ale Works as well because it was funny because I was talking to this one guy there, and I was telling him what we're going to do. We're going to Fatal to Forest, then we're going to go to New Heights. He goes, "Oh, you're going to hit Tennessee Ale Works. You should hit it Tennessee Ale Works." And I asked him, I said, "Will the beer get any better?" He goes, "You enjoy New Heights."
He knew he was talking to you once you said that.
Yeah.
It's got a tourist trap.
Yeah, so we got to this other one that was really cool because what we did is we went up to Third Man Records, and that's Jack White's record shop.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Oh, it was so cool. We got some vinyl to play on the record player.
Nice.
But we went to this place called Marble Fox. They do some good stuff.
Yeah.
They do some good stuff, and they've got this guy behind the bar who's just friggin' hilarious.
Nice.
Had a lot of fun with him.
I told him you didn't get down to the Gibson factory, did you?
No, I was afraid to walk into the Gibson factory because here you are. You're in Nashville. You play a little something, and you're really going to pick up guitar in that town and suck. No, I'm not going to do that.
Well, I did it, Rod. I was telling Dave the other day. Oh, and when we were down for CBC, myself, Jess, and then my partners Matt and Jim, we went. We're walking around. We're down in Music Row, and we're down in everything else. And we go in the Gibson factory. Walk in, and we're looking around. I mean, there's these like conveyor belts of all these guitars running through the whole thing. I mean, I walked in. It was like, it was beautiful. And all of a sudden, I disappeared. They couldn't find me. So Jess said that they were looking for me for like 20, 25 minutes. They could, where the hell did he go? They're looking all over it, find me in a back room of sitting there playing the guitar. Sitting there playing a Les Paul. They're playing like a $5,000 Les Paul. I'm sitting there jamming out on it. And they're like, And to Dave's point, now I can play guitar, but I certainly I'm not that level, if you will. I've been playing guitar since I was a kid, but not every day, right? If I was playing guitar every day, I might be sitting here doing the podcast with you, but I wouldn't be doing what I do for work right now. But in any event, I had headphones on, so it was into the amp and then headphones out into me. So I was the only one listening to me jam. That was it.
That's good.
It wasn't like that scene in Wayne's World with no stairway,
Yeah, no stairway to heaven ever.
Yeah, but Rod, if you when you go back, you're not going to recognize it. So many new buildings.
Yeah.
So much is gone. The Gulch is completely different now.
Oh my God.
Party Foul has moved, and Party Foul now is just they look corporate. The food's gone downhill. I won't go back. That's a shame. And the thing is, Marble Fox is in the building, half of the building that Party Foul used to be in. It's just they're not there. They moved, and that wasn't a good thing.
Yeah.
So it's only going to get bigger. They keep growing. They're building a new stadium for the Titans.
Yeah.
When they tear the old one down, that's going to
right. I mean, it's like right next to it.
Right next to it.
I saw it too. Like I saw it like on a map because you go in the satellite, right? It shows where they're building it, everything. When we were there, now you know me. Hey, look at my name, Jersey Johnny. It's a double entendre, right? Obviously, we all know Jersey Collector or whatever. So I got to go in, take a picture. I have my Titans jersey on. Went in. My thing to do is we go to a town, and I've done this in Cincinnati too. I bring the jersey of the team that I have, and I go into the gift shop and pro shop and I buy a cap, right? And then I take a picture outside. That's my thing to do, right? Anywhere we go. So I did this on this trip too, because Cincinnati was actually part of the trip anyway.
Yeah.
In any event, went in and I was showing Jess. I was like, "Holy shit!" Where we parked and took the picture, which was right next to the stadium, is now like the outside wall of the new stadium. It's like they're building it. It's like Dave, if you remember when they were building the new City Field, right next to Shea. It's right like that. It's like right next to it. So, but you were there, obviously, you know this. So,
well, they
when they walk over the bridge.
No, we didn't.
The bridge.
No, when they open the new one, they'll tear down the old one. They're gonna put a whole complex in there. But this one guy said they're gonna get a Sphere like in Vegas.
Really? Well, I can tell you what else they're going to get nearby there if it's not right there. Soon enough, anyway. I don't know whether it's this year. Well, not this year, and next year, within the next 5 years or longer.
Buc-ee's?
No.
Oh.
But it's going there, and that's when MLB expands to 32 teams. Nashville's getting one of the 2 teams.
As they should be.
100%. Nashville is getting one of the 2 teams.
They are growing and growing and growing.
And then you can speculate where the 32nd team is going to go, but Nashville is definitely one of the 2 that's coming in. Anyway.
Yeah, you can definitely speculate that.
Anyway. All right.
Maybe we'll get one in Queens that can play.
I'm kind of optimistic for this season coming up.
You optimistic about the Reds for next season, Rod?
I don't really watch them as much. I mean, we go to company outings to the game sometimes, but outside of Ellie, it's like, what else really there? I know they just signed Wichita for a year. I think it was Juan. I can't remember his last name, but there's a lot of Juans in the league. But
there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know. Baseball, I get to our stadium. Well, one, we usually are going because we're a company type thing, or we have one of our partners from the investment funds that bring us out. So then it's like open bar. Well, I'm usually at the bar. I'm not out there watching the game as much. We've got TVs in the bar, so I can still see it on the TVs, but I'm just like, usually in there more lounging and talking with folks and actually watching. I know baseball is just like you could walk away for a couple innings, come back, and you still get caught. It's like a soap opera. Like it's a slow moving thing for the most part. Now, there are some times where it does get exciting. We went to the game last year where the Reds were playing. Can't remember who it was, but they scored 8 runs in the top of the 8th. And then the Reds came back and scored 8 in the bottom of the 8th.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And we just ate for extra innings. But that was like one of those unheard type things. It was like the first time where you had 2 teams score that much in one inning. I can't remember who we played against. We ended up losing in the 12th, but bar stayed open for a few more innings, which was nice.
That's really
Yes, the people weren't as happy. The employees were ready to go home, and it's like, oh shit, we're open still, because the lounge we were in, like most places at their 7th inning, stop selling beer sales.
Yep.
But the lounge we're in, it doesn't go until it's like pretty much the end of the game. So they kept the bar open where we were, just kept having a good time. So yeah.
Very nice. John, I think, I'm going to put my money on as far as where that 32nd team will be?
Mm-hmm.
Vegas.
You know what? You know what? No, because Vegas is already getting a team.
Well, I was thinking Vegas. They already got the football.
They already got the A's.
And they're getting the basketball.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
right
they
there.
do the A's.
Right there.
The A's are already moving to Vegas.
I refuse to believe they have the A's. I refuse to believe.
The stadium's already being built.
The A's and the Raiders.
And this is the A's 4th location. 4th location. We started as the Philadelphia Athletics, then they were the Kansas City Athletics, then they were the Oakland Athletics, now they're going to be the Vegas Athletics. So, and I hear that Oakland put an injunction on MLB for them to use the A's moniker.
Oh yes,
how they did it. So they're going to be if that passes, they're going to be the Las Vegas Athletics. They're not going to be the A's. They're going to be Athletics.
Interesting.
So whatever. I think honestly, that 32nd team's. I think that 32nd team's going to be Montreal. I think Montreal's getting a team back.
They're going to get
Montreal. The Expos aren't there anymore, are they?
Yeah. They're the Nationals now.
That's old school. That's old school right there.
So you're talking about the Reds, though. We were just discussing it. Rod, I don't know if I ever told you, the Reds had a dynamic pitcher in the minors. He made it all the way to AA before he blew out his elbow. He was fantastic, and he roomed with Diaz's brother. That's on the Reds.
Okay. Yeah, it's now John's son-in-law.
It's my son-in-law. There you go.
Oh wow, nice.
There you go. And look, he autographed the card for me.
And he was so he was a Gred.
He was that's the Greenville. That was his minor. That was his level A team. That was his single A team.
So that was Greds.
Greenville. He made it all the way to Dayton Dragons.
The Game of Dragons? What?
Dayton Dragons.
Oh, Dayton Dragons. I'm like, it's called Game of Thrones, John. Get it right.
The Dayton Dragons.
I got you now.
He was in Double A. He didn't make it. He didn't make it to Louisville.
I've seen their stadium up in Dayton a few times. Yeah.
He's probably not making it to Cooperstown either.
No, he's playing semi-pro softball right now and repping bats for a certain company. And and working a 90-hour-a-week job too. But that's besides the point. So, but in any event, yes, my son. There we go. Dave, did you open your second beer?
I done did.
What would that be, sir?
Schotten.
Schotten.
Schotten. As in the past. No, I thought. That's another way to put it. But I thought it was like past tense, like he shotten himself. But this is it's a short beer.
I think I shot myself.
It is a collaboration with the Seed from Atlantic City.
This is true.
Speaking of gambling towns, Shilling, and I've got it in my Shilling dimple mug, which is one of my. I think on this show I use this mug every fucking show.
Yeah, you do. I use mine every other show, but very nice. My second is. I'm sticking with the Bach theme tonight. My second is another Bach. I'll be Bach.
Okay.
Winter Daydream, but the one that's aged on Amburana.
Amburana. Amber. What? Why you
no,
I'm DTs?
It's the way I'm holding.
He's fancy.
It's the way I'm holding.
Oh, okay. It's just we're shaking the can like is he suffering from DTs or is there a small earthquake down there? What's going on?
This is fantastic. It's very, very light cinnamon. And it's really nice. It's playing nice with the
coming from the Amburano.
From the Amburano, yeah, absolutely. So it's really tasty. But there you go.
Cinnamon was always a favorite at the club.
Oh yeah.
Took half a second, but I got you.
It's coming down the tracks. Watch out, folks.
It's gonna smack me in the head. So are you guys familiar with the Sandman comic books?
Sure.
No, I haven't seen Sandman comic books.
Well, and then they became the TV show, The Sandman.
Sandman, yeah.
Because there's a character that he's Morpheus. He's Dream, is the Sandman. His sister is Death.
Mm.
And in the comic books, the way they drew her was actually modeled after a model named Cinnamon.
Go figure. Cinnamon spice?
Spicy.
No. Was that Cherry Hollowell? No, that was Ginger Spice. There was a Cinnamon Spice?
Cinnamon spice, yeah.
I don't remember.
Sporty spice, ginger spice, cinnamon spice, and
Scary Spice.
Was there a cinnamon spice?
No, there wasn't.
No.
It was posh.
Posh, scary, sporty, and ginger.
And baby.
And baby.
Yeah, because there were 5 of them.
So anyway,
none of them the spices the Three Kings brought, by the way.
None of
Bomb, get it away from the baby.
If there was no frankincense spice.
No frankincense.
No myrrh
spice.
No myrrh.
Oh, and hold the thought on the gold spice thing because we'll talk about gold later.
We'll talk about gold later.
Did you tell Ron J?
I did not. No.
Oh, okay. We'll just jump. We'll jump
in. Like you didn't either. I'm like, you know what? We'll all wing it because it's kind of cool. But in any event, Vanessa's got a couple of things, but I got to ask you a question, Rod. Based on where you actually grew up, I'm sure we must have had this conversation at some point over the years. But what's your allegiance sports-wise?
What's my allegiance to what?
Sports-wise,
we know this. We've asked them this
for sports teams. Who I like? Well, now I'm mainly more college, so it's usually West Virginia because I went there.
Yeah, we can see it over your shoulder there.
But of the pros,
growing up as a kid. Mm-hmm. I was Showtime, so I was Lakers and basketball. Football-wise, I kind of fluctuate. I was more of a player fan than a team fan.
So you were fantasy before fantasy was fantasy.
That's a good way to put it right there. Yeah. So like I was never really a huge Cowboys fan, but I was an Everson Walls fan.
Hey, Everson Walls won a Super Bowl with a great team. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, I was kind of a Raiders fan for a while because I was a Lester Hayes fan.
Sure,
Michael Hayes
Lester.
fan.
Was it? Look, we
Jack
were all
Tatum.
To a point, we were all player fans, right?
Yeah,
you know, I mean, so I was, and honestly, the teams that I hated was ironically because of certain players. But everybody would always ask me back in the day if those players were on your team, if they were okay. Obviously, it's the Giants. If those players were on the Giants, would you hate them? My answer was always no.
There were definitely players out there that I hated that people asked the question, but you like them on your team. Like No, I don't care if Sidney Crosby came to the New York Rangers. I still hate the little.
Oh, no, there are players that fit that bill. Sidney Crosby,
Okay.
I don't want on the Rangers.
Yeah.
Tom Wilson, I don't want on the Rangers. Which I really didn't want Eric Lindros on the Rangers either.
That was another one that people would ask me. Lindros, like, nope. If he's on the Rangers, I'll still boo him.
Yeah.
But no, T.O. No.
Yeah, didn't want him on. No,
not on the Giants.
He got the Eagles to the Super Bowl though with Donovan.
Yeah,
he did, but
being injured, he put one hell of a game up. So,
I'll say one thing though: as much as I didn't like Dallas, I was always a huge fan of Emmett's.
Yeah, I mean, how could you not?
Emmett was good, but it's always like he had the benefit of that front line.
There were.
He did, but he was.
The thing is, you give me like Nate Newton and Larry Williams and a few of those three boys up there. I'd run it for 1,000 yards too. Now, not even back now.
I don't think about that.
Well, see, that's the debate too, and we talked about.
Well, no, because you know what?
But even Emmitt Smith said, like Barry Sanders, like he's like, you give Barry the line I had.
Well, that's exactly
Barry was the greatest.
That's exactly where I'm going with this. We talk about this on the sports show all the time. Like Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, fantastic, and there's a lot of other running backs that are even better than both of them, right? But as far as I'm concerned, in the annals of history, right? I didn't say annals, I said annals.
That's a different alley.
So
totally different alley, right? But in any event, but yeah, you put Barry Sanders behind the line that Emmitt Smith had, he doubles his yardage for his career.
More than doubles.
Or triples. But think about this. During the time that we kind of grew up in our younger years, we were all pretty much in the same ballpark. Mm-hmm. Early 80s, 90s. Mm-hmm. Every Thanksgiving, they'd have the Lions on. And you're like, why the hell are the Lions on? Mm-hmm. Well, between that 80, when Sanders got there, like at 88 or whatever, to like the mid-90s or whatever, it's because Barry Sanders was on. Mm-hmm. The Lions weren't going to win, but everybody wanted to see what Barry Sanders was going to do in a Thanksgiving game.
Do you know the Lions playing on Thanksgiving dates back to the 30s?
Yeah.
Since right after they came into the league. And they were good then. Lions were winning NFL championships back then.
Oh, yeah.
All right?
The Lions coach who's won a championship with them back in the day. Yeah.
But the Lions always had the Thanksgiving Day game. The Cowboys having the second one was that happened later on, right?
Yeah.
But the Lions always were the Thanksgiving Day game. And that was before there were Thursday night games. It was just the one game on Thanksgiving, 1:00. That was it, done. But do you know who the Lions beat the very first Thanksgiving Day game?
Was it the Cowboys?
Nope.
Just Giants? No, we don't.
It was the Giants. It was the Giants.
But my favorite Barry Sanders.
The Cowboys weren't a team until 1960. So
before John goes on a Giants orgasmic rant.
I'm done.
My favorite Barry Sanders story was from when he was in college. Because when he was in college, he was in Oklahoma State.
Well, I know this too well because we played him in the Sun Bowl. But go ahead.
He was in the same backfield as Thurman Thomas.
I know that too. Yes.
Now, I grew up as a Sooners fan.
Okay. I was a Boz fan back in the day. Yeah.
Oh, Boz was until he got to
NFL. He met Bo Jackson. Sorry, Mr. Jackson.
Have your autograph?
Lay down autograph.
But the best part was, when they played Oklahoma State, because Barry Switzer tried so hard to get Barry Sanders onto the Sooners. Imagine Barry Sanders in the wishbone. That would have been devastating. But he told his defense when they were playing that game, Thurman Thomas was the starter.
Yeah.
Barry Sanders was the backup. And he told his defense, your job is to make sure number 12, what was he, 12? I forget what his number was. You make sure he stays on the field, as you do not want to see number 20. Yeah. We don't want him on the field. He is not going to make his breakout debut against us, because he wanted him as a Sooner in the worst way.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Switzer knew what Barry Sanders was.
Yeah, I saw him interviewed about that before, and it was 19. I want to say it was 88, because it was the year before we went to play Notre Dame in the championship game. We went to play Oklahoma State in the Sun Bowl. Texas. January. Usually not a bad place to be.
Unless you're from West Virginia.
First time ever it snows during the Sun Bowl. First time ever it snowed at the Sun Bowl. You got
an advantage for the Mountaineers.
So you got Thurman Thomas and you got Barry Sanders. Mind you, anybody that play football in a snow game where you better make sure you have the right cleats on or you're going sliding, right? So they're going to try to tackle these two guys running through the snow. And it was just like, it was incredible to watch. We ended up losing by like 2 points. I think it was like 33-31. But those two on the same team should have not even been legal. Should have been like, nope, can't have one. Go that one, can't have the other.
Well, you got to remember they played in the Big Eight, and with the exception of the year those two guys were on the team, the Big Eight was sometimes referred to as the Big Two, Little Six.
Yeah,
right, because it's Oklahoma, Nebraska, and everybody else.
Everybody else, right?
Then it became the Big Two, Oklahoma State, and the other guys.
yeah. But he was just phenomenal, as a player, at any level, and he was a kick returner for a lot of times in college, and he was still running like crazy,
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Cool. We got a couple of comments to catch up on here really quick. Vanessa Kitty said, once again, hi, Rod.
Hello.
And then she said,
hi, Rod.
Merlin Littlefield was the son of Mr. Littlefield. Mr. Littlefield, not me Littlefield, was my oldest brother's neighbor in Fort Worth. His son was high up in the Nashville music industry. And then she goes on to say, I had a math teacher in high school that left at Christmas because he was hired to play with the Chicago Cubs.
Well, why wouldn't you? Oh, except for the fact that they were on a massive losing streak. Finally broke that schneid.
Well, how do you know when she was in high school they were in a massive losing streak? A losing streak to get to the playoff, to get to the World Series, maybe, but maybe they were doing good that year. You don't know that.
Because we know she's probably over 30.
All right, fair enough. Anyway.
She's retired from the Air Force.
Yeah. And Brian Book said, second beer, Ramstein Winter Wheat. Gotta love that beer.
You still got more of it, huh? Okay.
You got more of it. There you go.
Winter Wheat.
There you go. All right. I gotta ask both of you a question.
You don't have to, but you can go ahead and.
I want to ask both of you a question.
I got a
spring beers. Now we've had spring beers for years, but there seems to be more of them coming out now. When I say spring beers, I mean beers that are out in January and February, right? Because March we release summer beers, of course, right? And in the middle of summer we release fall beers, but
what does Thomas say? I digress.
I digress. But in any event, Sierra Nevada released Springfest this year.
Yes.
Okay. I haven't had it yet. I know where to get it, but I haven't had it yet. But I'm planning on grabbing it.
You could probably get it as a single. You could probably talk to beer manager.
Oh, you could probably get it.
I could probably talk to beer manager into breaking a 6-pack up and throwing it in the single door. Yeah,
you could probably do that.
But in any event, I want to have one of them. But there's a number of them out there, and more so to that point. And before you even answer that, I haven't asked the question yet. But before we talk about that,
there's a question. He said he's going to ask a question.
I'll ask it, but
later.
I have noticed
taking me back to word problems back in grade school.
I've noticed,
so there's two trains. There's one
from Cincinnati has 4 apples,
and Jelly has 5, and they put their apples together. What's the name of the teacher?
Exactly.
Just for apple dumpling gang and call it a day.
There's a throw.
There you go. 104 apple dumpling gang. There we go.
We just lost the millennials and everybody is.
Miss Crabtree, you're the apple of my eye.
That Miss Crabtree, Crabapple was
Crabapple.
Miss
Crabtree, but Miss Crabapple was named after her from The Simpsons.
Right. Of course. Yeah. So anyway, I was just going to say, beyond that, there's been a lot more than normal this year. I've noticed St. Patrick's Day themed craft beers,
rather than just Irish stouts and red ales.
Rather just Irish stouts and red ales. There've been a number of them. I mean,
Great Lakes just did Irish lager.
Well, they have an Irish lager. They have the Irish stout,
and they have the Irish ale.
Irish
ale. So they have 3, so they put it in a mixed 6-pack and get 2 of each.
Right.
So you got the stout, the red, and a lager.
Yeah, and they have a 12-pack too, so you got 4 of each. But 6 of one, half dozen.
So it's kind of like a Harper or
actually it is. Yeah,
I haven't had it yet, but yeah, I'd expect it crisp and clean.
I'm just pulling this up here.
What you pulling up?
I have a list of the beers that I'm talking about.
Oh, do you?
He's got a list.
Wait
a minute.
We got
do we need to get Pam Bonnie on the phone before you release this list?
Ooh, yeah.
You might want to suffer.
She can yell at us.
No, we're good. We're covered on this one.
No, he's got this list. He's checked it twice.
I've checked it 3 times. More than Chris.
That's no longer being released. It's retracted now. Go ahead.
There you go.
Or redacted, not retracted.
Redacted. Anyway, Beer Tree released a dry Irish stout. Community released an Irish cream brown ale. No. An Irish cream brown ale. Evil Twin released a dry Irish stout. False Hope released an Irish cream double milk stout.
I feel like Evil Twin probably had dry Irish before, though, didn't they? Or was it something?
Well, this one's called Even More Irish Jesus.
Oh, that's gonna get some people pissed off.
God bless the potatoes.
Yeah. Grim released Drowsy Maggie. It's an dry Irish stout.
Wait a second. Does Irish Jesus turn potatoes into vodka?
I believe it does.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
But so do a number of other distilleries, but that's besides.
Oh yeah, but there's that too. That'd be a great name for a distillery. Irish Jesus.
Hey, 3BR in Keyport turns peas into vodka. That's besides the point. So
they
do. It's pea vodka. It's pea vodka.
Oh, the green peas. Okay,
green peas.
Okay, I thought you were talking about.
They don't turn pea into vodka. They turned vodka into pea.
I saw the wheels turning there. That's why I was.
Wow.
Just smelt the smoke. There you go.
I mean, they wouldn't be the first people to mess around with sewage water. So
this is true. Kane obviously has.
We know it's brewery in Jersey. No, never mind.
Kane obviously has Port Omna. Lawson's has the nitro.
Port Omna. You know, Port Omna was. I had a double. Port Omna was one of the first kegs on my. It was on my double kegerator.
On your double kegerator. Schlafly has an Irish stout. Whatchamacallit, Zero Gravity released an Irish cream porter.
That's not far from here.
Irish cream porter. Okay.
Yeah. Whatchamacallit, they have Southern Tier released. They used to have the Irish cream stout, and now they released an Irish cream ale. So it's like an Irish coffee cream ale is what it's actually.
Oh, so coffee cream ale. God, that's a great idea.
That's a great idea. But it's
I'm waiting for like one of those wacky ass breweries to put out like an Irish crisp sandwich beer. You know that is it's just bread, butter, and potato chips.
So thoughts on these? Thoughts on this new push on a very short window, obviously, because all these breweries are releasing these beers. But I mean, they're obviously not putting them out in January, right? But they only have 4 or 5 weeks to get these beers out, or they're done, right?
Yeah,
because it's not like Guinness, Smithwick's, Killian's, all these other beers, they're year round, and we know they're year round. Obviously, they have bigger sales this time of year than they do the rest of the year, for the most part. Obviously, other parts of the year they actually do raise their sales up to some point. But these craft beers that are, small batches, one-offs, they have a very small window. What's your thought on those? That's my.
Rod, I'll let you go first there.
Oh. I mean, for me, I'm actually I got so much beer now. I'm actually not trying to get any more at this point, really. But we'll see how it goes. Things keep showing up.
That's like a 1% of the beers I have.
Yeah, I've been giving beer away lately. I just gave 4 bottles of beer to someone in the office.
I mean, I got a mini fridge here, a mini fridge there. I'm talking about I need a bigger fridge in the basement to hold stuff I got down there. The wife's like, "What do you mean, like a full size?" I'm like, "I need something down there because right now it was in the winter, everything was cool, but it's going to start heating up. I get a fridge to put them in." I'm just like, there's so much beer I have around here, but I'm trying to. I feel like it's just and I feel like some craft breweries are gonna get themselves in some trouble.
Yeah.
As far as playing like this novelty type game at this point, with the way you're having fractures in the craft brewing industry, I guess you would say, where you're having us as craft beer drinkers still drinking craft, but you're also not picking up as many into the new fold as you did before,
right.
with some of the younger folks going to the THC or other type stuff, or just not drinking at all, or going NA, right? So I feel like you definitely have to be calculated in how you're putting some of these out. So hopefully they're planning a right way to do it. One of the places we went to down the street from me, I got together with Cincy Brewdads at, was called Nine Giant. They got a spot called their Fermentorium. And their Fermentorium is like their special release type area. And they're doing a lot of small batch type stuff, which is good because you don't want to tie up big tanks on stuff that you're not sure how well it will go over. So I just feel like that worked well for them. And I'm thinking some of these other breweries, like you look at a Lawson's or whatever, people will follow Lawson's the name if you can get them, but Lawson's is such a targeted area for them anyway. Like I only see them like when I go back to Jersey for the most part. Do you have enough people that are going to still stay in your product versus some of the other stuff taking place? It's just kind of an interesting type thing. I mean,
right.
we're going to have breweries that are going to do that. It's just like we see with pumpkins all the year, although this last year, it looked like they started to pull back some of the pumpkin stuff, which I was glad to see, because before it'd be way too much. And then people get like, I don't want this. And you go into the store 4 months later, there's like clearance pumpkin beer. It's like, nobody wants a pumpkin beer mid-March or whatever like that, really.
Yeah.
So
I don't want it. I don't want it in October.
Right. So I think there has to be some type of measure that if you're a brewery, you're putting in play to kind of target how you're putting these other beers and stuff out there. As far as being a drinker, some of the names caught the attention. Some of this stuff, like with the one that you said, like Zero Gravity had there, sounded interesting. A couple of the other ones, but for me, it's almost like I'm not trying to get after some of those other ones like that as much, as more like I used to when I was younger. Those are kind of like more of the younger type things that draw people in, I think. And if you're having less younger people coming in, you have less people that might be occupying it, because the old heads like us, we'll mess around with stuff here and there, but we have our favorites, we have our traditions. We're kind of going into some other stuff too. So we experiment, but we don't experiment as much as when we were younger. Funny how that works out. But anyway.
Go figure.
Yeah.
We may have learned a lesson or two.
Yeah. So I think it's just, I guess I would say it's shaky ground a little bit there for the breweries, what they're getting into, but hopefully, I'm always pulling for craft brewery to pull a success. So, I think it works out.
But I think that's part of it right now. To me, hearing this, the spring beers were never really a thing, right? Never really.
They were like spring beers were late. They were late winter beers. Right?
Well, the thing for me is, like, if you said spring, I would say, well, spring for me is when Oberon comes out, like Oberon Day.
Okay, the wheat
that's
beers,
that's like comes out when it's spring. So when I see Oberon hit the market, I know spring is here, right?
And you know what? You're not wrong. Spring beers for me, like, I agree with that 100%, right? But I also like spring beers. It's become, and we owe this to Jim Cook, right? The seasonal creep, we owe it to Jim Cook, right? But spring beers, they're released in January. When Christmas beers are done, you get spring beers out. It's still winter. Winter just started.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Literally, winter started 3 days before Christmas, and we're putting spring beers out a week and a half later. So, my quintessential spring beer, and even though it is early winter release, or at worst, at most, close to midwinter release, but it's early winter release, and that's Nugget Nectar.
Yeah, Trogs does a good job with that one.
Yeah.
We just had Trogs on a few weeks ago.
But I think that's more of just the thing that was timed. It wasn't. I don't know that was timed to be a spring beer.
Well, no, it's
just a seasonal release.
Well, no, it's the owner's birthday's beer.
Yeah. So it's not necessarily be a spring thing. And this is my point is that 2 points. One, I never gave into all this seasonality of beers. If you like a beer, you drink it whenever you want to fucking drink it. When it's out, you drink it. The only season that I ever thought that had special beers was Christmas. Christmas beers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we drink those on a show in July.
3 times a year, actually.
At least 3 times a year.
At least 3 times a year. So I never
one of them being Midsummer. That's my.
So I never even really gave in to this whole seasonal thing. Now that we're seeing more people get into the spring beers and tie a lot of it into like St. Patrick's Day, to me now smacks of desperation. We've got these, the breweries are looking at what's going on. They're getting worried, and rightfully so. So now, they've got to market towards the seasons and all that. So they're putting these out. They know St. Patrick's Day is a big beer drinking day. So they're trying to get beers out to match that. Realizing this is really a bad target to try to hit here because, even your really staunch craft beer nerds, your staunch real drink local, we're still fucking drinking Guinness on St. Patrick's Day. You can't not drink Guinness on St. Patrick's Day.
I have one Guinness on St. Patrick's Day. The rest of the day, I'm drinking, Dave.
Jameson's?
No.
Irish. Oh, you're mixing shit.
I'm drinking
with Guinness.
I'm drinking Blacksmiths. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're drinking more than one Guinness. You're just blending.
Guinness and Smithwick's.
So. Oh, there you go.
And I'm drinking straight up Guinnesses and doing car bombs.
There you go.
Yeah. So that's it's a bad target for them right now.
Well, you said the desperation, right? And when you said that, I'm thinking, in my mind, what you were saying, I was thinking it's more like corporate marketing is what comes across. Like all of these,
exactly.
Like on a corporate marketing plan to try, like you should be doing this at this time. Like, and we all know from people that do, everybody's watching I work with, not to take it personal, but a lot of people who do corporate marketing aren't the people actually in the trenches.
Right.
They're trying to call it. They're like the Jerry Jones up there trying to plan. Like Jerry, we don't need that player over here. We need this player. Like
I mean, for the most part, most corporate marketing is so far off base is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's the point. Yeah. But yeah, no, I agree with all of that. It's 100% right. And on that note, I think it's about time. I think it's that time in the show to do this week's hot takes.
Hot takes. You have hot takes.
I have hot takes.
I always get his points. I want hot cakes. He only gives me hot takes.
Well, you know what? What's funny is in the sports podcast, if you watch tomorrow night, there's hot takes in the sports show tomorrow night. Pete has created a sounder, and we're going to use it. I'm actually going to use it starting on the next show that we do. I got to get it from him. It's a sounder, and it's actually a video. It's hot cakes. It's pancakes sitting up, and it says hot cakes, hot cakes, hot cakes, hot cakes, hot takes.
I like hot cakes.
All of a sudden, McDonald's sends a cease and desist.
Miss D&D from Mickey D's.
Yeah. We own the name Hot Cakes. Yeah.
No, they don't.
So this week's hot takes is this time of year related. All right, we get 6 of them. That's 6 of them. So, who wants to go first? We're gonna go first, second.
What's the hot take supposed to be?
Well, I'm gonna tell you. I'll tell you. It's seasonality, right? It's this time of year. That's all I'm saying. It's a number of different things, but it's this time of year. So let's say Rod first, Dave second. So I'll put the hot take out there. Rod, you answer first. Dave, you answer second.
Okay.
All right, here we go. So hot takes. First hot take. Here we go. Mardi Gras or St. Patrick's Day?
St. Patrick's Day.
Thank you, Rod, for answering first.
Oh, that's right. He's supposed to.
Are we talking about attending or just
partying, enjoying, having, taking part in
Mardi Gras?
Mardi Gras. Okay.
Yeah.
For me, it depends on where you are. If you're actually in a place that celebrates Mardi Gras, well, you can get a muffaletta, that you can get a po' boy, you can get your Pim's cup, you can get a hurricane, all that. Yeah. And if I were 30 years younger, definitely Mardi Gras.
Well, you know what the correct answer to that is, right?
Both.
Seeing as they're literally this year a month apart, both. There you go.
Yeah. But to actually be at home and celebrate.
If you had to pick one and couldn't do the other, which one do you pick?
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras. You're both doing Mardi Gras. All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Second one. Märzen's or My Box?
It's the same beer.
Pretty much, but
it's that close, right?
So do you want to drink that particular type of Bock Locker?
You're just talking about when do you like to drink it?
In September
or May?
In March or whatever,
yeah. March.
So
yeah, that's kind of like a draw there, but
yeah, all right, there you go.
It's the same beer, but frankly for me, I probably drink more of that style in fall, so I'd have to go with the Märzen's.
Yeah, I mean, I drink more of those, but I would Maibach if I had to.
John Brian came up with a third option for your first hot take.
You know what? I do like the holiday of St. Patrick.
St. Patrick, man, that's where the word party comes from. St. Patrick.
St. Patrick. You're not wrong.
He actually spelled it wrong. It's Partik, and there's an accent over the I.
Over the I.
It's Partik. And that's where the word party came from.
Yeah. And Brian does agree with Maibach. There you go.
Okay. Yeah. He goes with the Maibach.
Saint Partake.
Saint Partake.
I shall partake in some partay.
Partay. Who was that? That was Sinbad, right? Partay.
Partay.
Yeah. Partay. That was Sinbad, right? I'm right.
I can't remember. Was it Sinbad?
I don't remember.
Partay. Yeah, that was Sinbad.
It might be Sinbad.
And Brian just
I still don't know how people thought he was funny.
Yeah.
He was great in Necessary Roughness. That was a a funny movie.
Okay.
No, you don't like that movie?
You don't like Sinbad was funny?
Huh?
He didn't think Sinbad was funny?
I think Sinbad was funny.
He was funny. He was funny in Jingle All the Way too.
Oh, it was great.
I don't think I saw Jingle All the Way, but
yeah, him and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That was great.
I did. No, you know what I really appreciate him as when he was fighting against the skeletons with the swords. I think that's a different Sinbad.
That's a different.
Never
Sinbad.
mind.
That's a different.
Whole different.
No, that's a completely different Sinbad.
The whole different Sinbad. Okay,
Sinbad with 7 C's.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one in the yeah. All right, number 3, spring beers. Now, here's the thing: we all know that seasonal beers, right? Spring, winter, summer, fall.
Spring, summer,
fall, winter. There you go.
All you gotta do is call.
Right? That's why I said winter, fall. Anyway, fall beers and winter beers blow away spring beers and summer beers.
Oh yeah.
All right. Flavor profiles wise, everything else. Anyway, we know this. All right. I don't think there's anybody that would disagree with that statement. However, of those other two, which do you like better, spring beers or summer beers? And spring beers, we're including anything that's released for St. Patrick's Day. We're including that, and Maibach and Icebox, because Icebox are they're winter beers, but they're released in the spring beer time of year kind of thing. So
I'd probably choose spring beers because if I'm sitting outside and it's not really getting to the heated type thing like the summer, so you can still have a nice selection of different beers to drink.
Right.
I don't disagree with that, but it really depends upon. I mean, if you'd asked me this maybe 7 years ago, I'd agree with the spring. But now we've had this lager revolution.
Yeah, but the lagers aren't really. I mean, it's not really.
I know, but we've gotten more beers that are released for summer,
but you know what?
Your Kolsch's, your Helles, and stuff because they're light and crisp, people think of them as summer beers.
I was ready. I was prepared for that statement. All right.
Okay.
Let's say it this way: there's a lot of breweries out there that will not tip their hat, but they will try their hand at a Kolsch, at a crisp lager, so forth and so on. But they'll do it in the summer because they feel they can, even if it doesn't come out like the best Kolsch or the best lager, crisp lager, whatever they want to do, a Pilsner, whatever. They'll try it in the summer because people are drinking lighter beers there, so they'll be able to sell a little bit easier than they will any other time of year. Yeah. So I understand what you're saying, and I agree with that point. But if we just specifically speak about the styles that are brewed for spring releases and for summer releases, not the craft breweries that are, hey, I want to put out a Kolsch, and I know everybody can drink a Kolsch 365 days a year, but I'm putting it out in July. That's not a summer beer. You know what I'm saying? Summer blondes.
No, I don't, because you argue that stout is a winter beer, brown's a fall beer.
No,
and all
you can
that.
look.
There's the same exact argument you just made against that.
No, I'm not. You made it. Here's my thing. You said, and I agree 100% with
So I'm trying to figure out.
There are beers.
Okay, so
there are beers that you can drink.
I want a list from you of what styles are summer beers.
I was just saying it. Summer, there's less styles in spring and summer than there are the rest of the year. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Summer, you got summer blondes. Now, if somebody releases a Kolsch with orange peel in it or something like that, yes, that's a summer release. If somebody releases, but a Kolsch, just a straight Kolsch, that's not a summer release. I'm not talking about the beers that breweries release in June. I'm talking about the styles. That's my point. So summer blondes, Kolsch's with orange peel, lagers with an adjunct to make it summery, wits like a peach tea wit, kind of a thing. And it's that style. That's summer.
These aren't styles. These are adjuncted styles.
Adjuncted styles. Well, I mean, half of the stuff in fall is adjuncted styles. Half of the stuff in winter is adjuncted styles.
You're making a point I made earlier on.
That's my point. I'm saying it.
I don't believe in
seasonality of
seasonal styles.
I don't either.
You can brew anything and you can drink anything
so
any fucking time of the year. So I refuse to answer this
question.
Rod's
just sitting there like, I love this.
To me, there's no such thing as really a spring beer. There's no such thing really as a summer beer.
You're 100% right. You're 100% right.
The only seasonal beer
what I want to drink
is a Christmas beer. That's the only seasonal beer as far as I'm concerned. It's a Christmas beer.
Fair enough. And we drink them in July. But that's besides.
We drink them in July.
There you go. But all right, so let me
I don't know anybody's going to drink a worldwide stout in the middle of a summer day.
I've done it.
Degrees.
You know what, though? Right.
I'll say for the majority.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. However, at 11:30 at night.
Oh, at nighttime. That's totally different. Morning,
sitting around the fire pit with a cigar, I will 100% open it.
Yeah.
And split it because I'm not drinking a whole 12 ounces of it myself. But.
So I just opened a winter beer that was actually kind of released in winter.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Oh, I haven't had that one for a while backer.
Well, what it is? Have you ever had Tiny?
Mm-hmm.
It's barrel aged Tiny.
It's barrel aged Tiny.
Okay.
I have to. I can't drink the whole thing. I gotta say something, Gary.
So let me revise my my hot take on that one. Because Kolsch's are some of the styles that they release in the spring. So Kolsch's, Maibach, stuff like that. So it's the lighter German releases, even though Maibach's really to some point aren't, or summer blondes and wits. That's kind of where I'm at with that particular hot take. So, but anyway, so you said what you said.
I don't particularly like wits. Wits is they're like one of my least favorite styles.
I know. Some adjuncted wits are good, and a hef. Ironically, though, a hef is a wit of sorts, and it's one of my favorite styles. But
yeah, but this doesn't have the cardamom in it. That's why I don't like wits.
This is true.
Not a huge fan of saisons either, which could be considered a summer beer.
Summer beer. There you go. All right. While you pour and take a sip of your enormity, number 4.
Oh, hey,
excuse me.
That's personal choice. Right
I wish I was that limber.
Was it old Will Ferrell skit right there? All these years taking yoga, I'm close.
It's also a George Carlin joke.
Almost there.
George Carlin joke. Hell,
I would never leave the house.
I'd never leave the house.
Maybe that's all right. So 104 and 128. There you go.
There we go.
So close.
So close.
So close to
right there.
I thought you were going to say so close to keeping this a clean show.
No, never. All right. So number 4. These will be quicker because they're off of beer ish. Here we go. MLB spring training or NFL preseason.
Say it again.
The baseball spring training or football preseason.
I don't watch either. Neither of them for me. Like,
just the time of year and what's going on. Look at the reports. Not necessarily have to watch games or anything like that. Just the anticipation of
those season. Are like my luck because I don't really watch football season as much. Like I said, unless it's like college usually, and then their side is kind of like, just don't get into it as much. It's just one of those things, you know.
Fair enough.
I
Samurai?
For this one, I do have very strong opinion on this one. I would say it's MLB season for a couple reasons. The NFL preseason usually fucks one team's real season because someone gets hurt during it.
Oh, because they went on Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
That's nothing to do with getting injured during a game. It has with going on Hard Knocks.
But the thing I like about the MLB preseason is they play them in these really small stadiums. Down in Arizona, down in Florida, the Orange League and the Grapefruit League.
The Grapefruit League, yeah.
I just wanted to ask. Can I ask something real quick?
Sorry. So Grapefruit League.
I don't know if you guys are aware. YouTube's down right now.
It is.
Is it?
Like people were saying YouTube was down. I'm like, well, we're live. I'm live right now. But then I went to check YouTube on my phone. Something went wrong. Try again.
Interesting.
I'm gonna pull it up right. Something went wrong. You're not wrong. There you go.
Well, boy.
But we're live on Facebook because Brian's there, right? So Facebook is still rolling.
Yeah, we're still on Facebook,
Yeah.
which means that's why we lost Vanessa.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully YouTube's going to still have the show for the archives. You know, but,
we'll see.
Yeah.
You know what probably happened? Vanessa probably spilled her coffee on her computer and shorted out YouTube. That's probably what happened.
They're going to McDonald's. They might have said we're shutting it all down because they said hotcakes, and that's our.
We said hotcakes.
We said hotcakes. Yeah. Sorry. Didn't mean to throw you off there, Dave. I just little PSA bulletin so that people were aware. I've never seen that.
That's not a bad call. No, but the reason I think they play in these small stadiums, which is great because you got the superstars that become very approachable to the people at the game. You know, it becomes more of a fan player interaction than you ever see in the NFL. And so that's why I think I prefer the MLB preseason to the football preseason. Mm-hmm. And again, I don't like the fact that, you're playing preseason, you're out there because it's a hard-hitting game. And there was a time there that the New York Giants and Jets, every preseason game, one of the superstars on one of the teams, their season was over because of that game. Mm-hmm. So maybe that's another reason I don't particularly like it. Seahorn. We lost Seahorn.
Jason Seahorn, yeah.
Seahorn, yeah.
Lost him during the preseason game versus the Jets. It's like, why do they do this to themselves?
And he married Angie Harmon. I think they're divorced now. But
I think they're divorced now. Yeah.
Possibly.
But to your point, though, Dave, I look, baseball and football are neck and neck for me, and football does edge out baseball for me, as it does for a lot of people, right, that are in sports fans. But yeah, baseball, spring training, the anticipation of the season, the start of the season, the beginning of the season, that is definitely above the beginning, the summer months for football for me.
Yeah.
And I'll just show one more time. And then for my son-in-law, if you look at the Reds there.
Yeah.
Right. He loves spring training too because he actually did get to play with the
superstars.
The show, the guys in the show. He was. Hanging out with Joey Votto and playing with the Reds and everything else. Anyway.
Okay.
All right. On that note, Major League Baseball opening day or NFL opening day?
Being in Cincinnati, opening day is huge for the Reds. Mm-hmm. More so, I mean,
not so much for the Bengals.
They get the tailgate and stuff, but the Reds thing is huge. Like people take off days, they plan the day off. The bars, like one bar.
The bars on that strip between the two stadiums are amazing too.
Well, one of our bars, the In Between Tavern, at least it used to be this way. I don't know if it still is. They would make enough on opening day, set them up.
Wait. It's called the In Between Tavern. How ironic of a name.
Yeah.
Very cool.
They would make enough on opening day that took care of the whole year.
Right.
And they weren't one of the cheaper bars either. They weren't expensive, but it was just like they were like your mid-average bar, but it would get crazy down there. And it's like right across from where the stadium is.
Sure.
But then some of the other ones, it's like they have the parade. They have like all the different, like they don't have a parade for opening day of the Bengals. Like they had a parade for the Reds. They have like a Reds like a month or two out. They have like this cavalcade of stars or something where you go see the players at one of these mall shows or something like that. I mean, it's huge for opening day here. So it's kind of like people that have to work are kind of like bummed out. Like, I can't believe I'm here at work and it's opening day type thing. Nobody says that when the Bengals were on a Sunday, but still, it's not the same. Not the same.
There you go. Samurai?
Well, you said day and not week. And for the NFL, and for the NFL, how many teams play on opening day?
1, 2.
Yeah.
One game, two teams.
Yeah. So yeah, it's MLB for me because you got a majority of the teams play. They all play on opening day.
They all play on opening day.
Right. So
they all play.
Well, it used to be the Reds were the only team that played on opening day officially, right? It was the Reds versus somebody. Because they would play like April 1st or whatever like that. And the other teams would have to wait till after them. But they switched it up when they started going to Japan and stuff like that. That pissed off a lot of people in Cincinnati because now Japan had the earlier game before the Reds did. It's like, you're not even in America.
And that was the Thursday. And that was the Thursday of that week. And every team plays.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Until they bring those other two teams into the league and put one in the National League and one in the American League, every day of the year, there's always an interleague game. There has to be because there's only 15 teams in each. So you can't. There's always an extra team, no matter what. If there's no other interleague play, there's always two teams from two leagues playing each other all the time. So.
But to get back to your question, it depends. Are the Giants playing on opening day or not? If they are, then it's the NFL. If they're not, then it's the MLB.
There you go. I have to tell you. Even with that note, because the Mets, for me, are always playing on opening day.
Always.
And there's always a ceremony. For the Giants playing, it's a game. I'm going to watch the game and I'm going to enjoy it. And I'm going to make sure I'm seeing every minute of it. However, opening day for baseball, hope springs eternal, right? I'm watching it. That's a religious day for me.
Yeah, and every opening day for Mets fans, we get the Stewie meme.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like, and welcome to opening day of Mets baseball. Here's the first pitch. The season's over.
Well, let's hope that's not the case anymore. But that's besides.
Well, one thing to ask you guys. So I'm going to ask you who's that. I forget. I almost forgot it already. But one thing I would say, baseball. One of the fondest memories.
Been very good to you.
Yeah. Growing up in Morristown, New Jersey, or part of the time in Morristown, my grandparents were in Morristown, so I would go to.
You're saying Morristown, not
Morristown.
Yeah, you got to tell people it's they get it confused sometimes.
Outside of Philly, not up north.
Go to my grandparents' house, and my grandfather would always take me across the street. Because across the street, the neighbor also was the barber shop, right? So it was like the little in-town barber type thing. And it would always go like on a Saturday. And I can always remember like the Phillies being on, and we were given the gift of Harry Callis to call the games, right? So those will always like stick with you from those memories and everything from back then. So I've always got like a little bit of a tie back to baseball. But the thing I was going to ask, because I kind of got out of football after the whole Kaepernick type thing, and then I tried to get back into it here and there on stuff. I feel like I can't watch it anymore. And how do you guys actually still stay? Like football, us growing up in the prime, is totally different than it is now. Like even the players say, like you put Joe Montana out there in the era that Brady had, you couldn't touch him. It's totally different. You didn't have like Tatum trying to take his head off, or Mean Joe Green coming at him, and all these other
Hayes.
Hayes, right? Or Deacon Jones slapping people in the head. Like it's just a total like maybe it's the barbaric side of me, but I feel like it's too soft now when you watch actual.
Well, you know what? When I think of Montana getting sacked, the first thing that comes to mind is Leonard Marshall.
Yeah.
In 1990, in
the destruction.
That was in the NFC Championship game. That was. Oh my God! For 3 years at Giant Stadium. After that, that was a scene on the jumbotron. Like whenever there was a sack, didn't matter who the Giants were playing. It didn't matter who sacked the opposing quarterback. the Leonard Marshall sacking Joe Montana and knocking him out of the game and knocking him out of his next year of football. And that one play, that was up to the Jumbotron.
Yeah. There are players back then that today could not. Lester Hayes would not be able to play this game. There was just he was brutal. He would be flagged every play.
Well, Deacon Jones, where he died, said he couldn't even play. You couldn't pay him to see. He loses his whole salary during the course of like a few games.
Alzado would have been banned after 2 games. Me and Joe Green.
Who's the Jets? Joe Greco back in the day. Greecko.
No,
Klecko. Joe Klecko. I got him and Richard Grieco mixed him and Booker. But yeah,
they look so much alike. I understand that one. But even like Ronnie Lott today, I don't think could play the game.
Rodney Harrison.
Yeah, these are these players. They were brutal. It was a It's not a full contact sport anymore so much.
Yeah.
You can't touch, and it's things
changed.
The
intensity with Mike Singletary when he was looking across on that line, you saw those eyes. I mean, the eyes alone was made you want to slap.
There's Klecko.
Oh, there you go. There's Klecko.
It's me and Joe Klecko.
Looks so much like that's Richard Grieco.
Yeah. That's on the Fox Studio set right there. Yeah. It's just like watching some of them, and it's just different. It's kind of just watching. It's just so different now. Watching like how players can not even do some stuff. And some of the old Super Bowls we watched back then, like some of the tackles and all kind. I remember when like the Cowboys played the Steelers and they like flipped the running backs like over and land them on their head and stuff. Like that'd be like a 15-yard now. Like like you can't tackle that way.
Yeah, they can't. It was brutal back then. That's why I say, and we were talking about this the other day. We were talking about we were talking about the movie. The movie Concussion came up, right? And we were talking about Will Smith was in Concussion. It was a good movie. It's slow in the beginning, but I mean, if you watch it and if you're watching it for the right reasons, you're watching it to understand what went on and everything else, that's a good movie. If you're watching it for a scintillating movie value, not so much, right? If you don't know what's going on, right? And I learned a few things in it, right? I mean, it's horrible. Like in the beginning of, did you see it? Either of you?
I haven't watched it. No.
In the very beginning of the movie, they had Mike Webster was living in a car.
I've seen the story of Mike Webster
pulling out his teeth with pliers. I'm like, oh my god, it's horrible.
They did a story on him on what was that Brian Gumbel show? Real Sports. Real Sports back, and like how he was sake and cat food and like just like trying to survive. And I'm like, that's just pitiful how they treat
horrible.
Well, you were talking concussion with Will Smith. I just thought you were talking about Chris Rock. Sorry. Because didn't he give him he gave him a concussion? Didn't he?
No, you see that whole thing that was made up. I'm going to show you the actual.
He gave him
what actually happened. Hold on.
He gave an old Charlie Murphy slap. What?
Charlie Murphy.
They were actually playing jazz.
Game.
This is what actually happened that day.
Oh,
very funny. Very, very funny.
Slapped the saxophone out of his mouth.
Anyway,
but
I'm saying, like the amount of hits. Terry Bradshaw back in the 70s must have had like 6 concussions per game.
Yeah.
How is he still functioning?
Ask about Bradshaw. Like nobody ever gives Bradshaw.
God bless him.
We talk about quarterbacks that won Super Bowls. Bradshaw won 4 Super Bowls twice back to back.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He never seems to get like that kind of respect. He was calling his own plays and stuff as well, just like Montana was doing some stuff from Walsh and off and over. But I think it's just funny how we just see that out there. Now, obviously, the different league, they ran more than they threw.
Right.
But he still had to make plays at a time when they need to make plays. And it's just always interesting that he gets left out of that conversation.
Well, people will say, it's like, well, would he have been as good of a quarterback without Lynn Swann? It's like, no, he knew where to put the ball where only Lynn could go up and get the damn thing.
And that takes talent to put it there. Well, yeah, exactly. Lynn that Stallworth.
Oh, thank God he had a wide receiver 1, right? I mean, that's really what it boils down to. Hold on one second. Brian Boak actually commented twice. He wants to shed his opinion on that question. Right? He said NFL only, no baseball, NFL only. And then we didn't put it up, so he fixed it and he changed it to NFL only in all caps.
No, that was for he was answering both questions. opening day and spring training.
I know. I was kidding.
But when you're talking
That
about
was
this,
funnier what I said.
but there was even on the offensive side players that couldn't play today. Dan Fouts today with the in the grass rule. There's no way he would put up the numbers.
He had a pretty quick release though.
He did, but the thing is,
usually Marino, but he had a pretty good one.
But usually there was times where you would see a massive humanity, and then all of a sudden this arm would come out of the middle of it, and the ball would go about 70 yards downfield, and be like, today that would have been called dead, like 30 seconds prior.
They don't do that anymore. And the grasp is not a factor anymore. They've taken that out.
Yeah, but
they got to be down on the ground before if they're falling, that's.
Do they do that though with all quarterbacks, or because I'm just going to say when I've watched it before?
Well, no, I mean they
seem like they didn't always do it like with the black
Like,
quarterback.
I mean, no. It's like at the top of the list is Patrick Mahomes, right? He can do whatever he needs to do. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, ever since Brady retired, Mahomes is the golden boy.
Right.
But Mahomes, he kind of screwed himself, right? Like last year, right? He did that little move, like he was going to outbound, and he wasn't. That's so now we got to open up hits on quarterbacks because we don't know if they're going to go out or not.
The Chiefs better hope that Travis Kelce does not retire right now, because if he does, they're done, right? So if he doesn't retire, Taylor Swift's still involved with the NFL, and she's missed after this whatever May, I think, they're getting married, right? She's Mrs. Kelce, right? So
I'm pretty sure Taylor turned his balls in already.
You're not wrong.
On that note, to get back to beer for a second, I got one more hot take, but I got to ask you a question because we're talking about that. That not Travis Kelce's balls from Taylor Swift. All right, Travis Kelce's.
That's a great name for a beer.
Travis Kelce's balls.
Don't give Jason any ideas.
Have either of you had garage beer yet?
I had it when it was original Braxton garage beer.
Right.
And then I had it, but
not the Kelce brothers garage.
No, I've had it as garage beer too, but I just I had it when it was the original under Braxton. That's not coming to Kentucky here.
What do you think of it? Not what it was, what it is now. What do you think of it?
It's a counter to basically one of the macros. I mean, it's not going to be totally as much different.
Is it better than the macro light lagers?
I would say better than I would say better than the light. I think because they do. I think they do have a garage light one as well. But
they have garage lime.
The regular garage, I almost feel like because it's a garage and it's kind of like this craft thing, like you have a better sense of yourself by drinking it. But I think that's kind of the wool over the eyes a little bit. I think it's kind of on par with what you would get maybe with a Budweiser or Coors or something like those lines. On a hot summer day, playing softball, it's not going to matter. You're just going to drink it. So it's not going to – I don't think it jumps out as much.
It's a lawnmower beer.
It's definitely a lawnmower beer for sure. No. I think it's got a little bit more taste, though, than like your regular Budweiser, but it's not anything to differentiate it to being this great craft macro.
I want to do – and I'll get the beers and I'll get them to you, both of you. I want to do – and we'll do this within the next – 2 or 3 months. I'll get the beers. I'll get them, and I'll get them to both of you. I want to do a garage beer. I don't know if you heard of Outlaw Lager.
I've heard of Outlaw.
Out of Colorado, and there's another one that I thought of with this. I'm going to get them. I'll send them, and we'll get on a show, and we'll do all 3 each.
Our town?
Not our town, no. We'll do all 3 each, and we'll see. I'll get them to you, but we'll do that as a show.
And just a quick thing with the Kelce brothers, because they both went to UC, which is right here in Cincinnati.
Sure.
Across from Covington. That's how they got into the Braxton stuff. So it was nice to see them come back and buy out one of the beers they kind of become accustomed to when they were here as well. So they had a little
on that Cincinnati note, I got one thing to say, but let's do this last hot take. I'll do the Cincinnati note, and then we'll move on to our top 3s. But the last hot take is drinking a beer at a baseball game, a Major League Baseball game, or drinking a beer at an NFL football game.
While the game's going?
While the game. During the game, in the seats.
In the seat, in the stadium. Or
I have baseball on that. Get the beer, got the dog or the nachos, whatever it may be. But doing it at a baseball game just feels right. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm drinking at football games, but usually with a football game, you're drinking ahead of time anyway because you're tailgating.
Yeah, right.
So it's kind of like
I'm tailgating at both. Dave will tell you.
Yeah.
We tailgated at many a Met game. So
we tailgate at both, and
Dave and I have tailgated together at both Mets games and Giant games. So.
And the whole thing is now.
But usually Giant games we're drinking Malort for some reason. I don't know why.
Usually.
Yeah.
But my answer here is actually it's tempered by Mr. NFL only. Because of Mr. NFL only, I don't drink beer in the stadium because I am so schnookered in the parking lot and full from eating great food, drinking a lot of beer, that I don't go to the stadium and spend the $28,000 on a macro. But the baseball game, like, because I know at Giant Stadium, you're not going to find a good beer. I'm sorry.
So your stadiums there don't have a lot of craft beer. Not to say a lot, but they don't have any craft beer.
City Field does have craft beer.
Okay.
So I'm more likely to be drinking a beer at a Mets game than I am at a Giants game because of the beer selection. The beer selection at what's the name of the damn stadium now, John?
MetLife.
Yeah, MetLife. That's what they call it. Yeah, Mets play in City Field, not MetLife. Anyway, it's so confusing.
Mets play with MetLife because it's all about the
no, they don't play. No, they play in City Field.
Driveway, Parkway, park on the driveway.
Yes,
drive on the parkway.
Exactly. So I will drink craft beer. I will drink in City Field because they've got craft beer. They've got local craft beer there. MetLife, not so much. It's the best you can do is find some crafty. There's some AB InBev that's supposed to be craft. It's not craft. So I rarely ever drink in MetLife Stadium.
And here's Dave and I drinking Interboro Premier at a Met game.
Okay.
Well, Dave's head coming out of my shoulder.
Well, I'm sniffing his shoulder because he spilled some of the beer on his shoulder.
He's like,
when he opened it.
He's like, is that Gain? Is that Gain? Did you use Gain this morning?
It was Downey.
It's nice and fresh.
But
he'll smell his shirt.
But to Dave's point, most I've been to a lot of NFL stadiums. I've been to a bunch of Major League Baseball stadiums. Baseball stadiums usually have a much better craft beer selection, or just beer selection in general, than NFL stadiums do. They just do, you know. And you can get a Brooklyn or Sam Adams at MetLife. That's the best you're gonna get.
Yep.
But you're getting local craft at a lot of MLB stadiums. They're partnering with a lot of local craft.
Yep.
Most of the MLB stadiums. So to that point, like on Interboro, that Premier we're drinking. If you go back a couple years before that, if you go back on Interboro, and Interboro doesn't exist anymore, right, Jesse? But our buddy Jesse had it.
He's teaching now, right?
He's teaching now. Yeah, we talked about it last week on the show. But when he got Premier into City Field, I took it and I took a picture. I texted it to him, and he's like, and he's texting me back. He's like, take it like this and hold it like this and put it in front of this. So I took a bunch of pictures, sent it to him. So he put it up on his Instagram and went on his Facebook. He's like, that became you can now get Premier at City Field. Was my hand holding the can in front of it.
Sean's a hand model.
I was a hand model that day. Exactly.
with a face like that, he could only be a hand model.
Can only be a hand model. Yeah. Hey. On that note, I was in radio for years. So there you go.
Some people are just made for hand jobs.
Well, that looks nice, soft, and supple there.
Look at that. Working hands. I rub lotion every night. There we go. Anyway. And Brian Boak just said, beer at baseball game as I do not drink at NFL stadium due to tailgating.
Yep, see?
He drinks in the parking lot.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Stadium. There you go.
And plus, some of the NFL games you see now, you gotta be on your toes at some of those. Like fights breaking out like crazy on things. More than baseball that I've seen. It's just like,
yeah, you don't see a lot of brawls in the baseball stadium.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, to your point, Dave, what I was going to say before, drinking a beer and, I would say like good beer, look, like you say in your Like if anybody goes to our website and they say drink what you want, let others drink what they want, don't be a douche, right?
Yep.
And that's true. Drinking beer that I like at a baseball game, but what I'm eating is, if we're specifically talking about Citi Field, I'm eating a Premio sausage and pepper sandwich, and I'm following that up. I'm chasing that, if you will, with peanuts, with roasted peanuts. I'm opening up the shell.
You're not going to go get a sundae from Carvel?
And I might if it's really hot, I might go get ice
They
cream.
just brought Rod back.
Right. But you know what I'm getting here? Like 7 minutes from the house, about 5 to 7, drive wise, Wawa right down the street.
You got a Wawa now?
We're getting it. It should open up in the next month or two, I believe.
Nice.
But we've got a few around there. We did have one open up, but it's about 25-minute drive from here.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Eventually the people in Cincinnati are going to be using the word John.
I don't mean to make you feel jealous if you do, but I have about 73 or 72 or 73 Wawas within a 25 minute drive.
Well, the funny thing will be in Ohio, you can sell beer in convenience stores. So I'm interested to see if Wawa can have beer. And if Wawa does get beer, would they be able to get like their Imperial Stouts and stuff that they teamed up with 2SP Brewing on before?
2SP.
Yeah.
SP's coming in from Philly. They're bringing it into Cincinnati.
Well, no, I mean, but they made the Wawa beer, but you could never get it.
They made the Wawa beer. Yeah, you're right.
Wawa, New Jersey, whatever, you had to get it from a liquor store. But here, Wawa can sell beer probably. So I wonder if they'll have some of the Wawa type releases.
It's all going to be yards.
And
could be.
I got one more thing to bring up before we go to our top threes. We had this discussion on the sports podcast, but on our special Super Bowl Sunday show that we did, because Radio Pete's son is going to graduate school in Cincinnati.
Oh wow! Okay.
Going to UC. Yeah, he's going to UC.
UC?
Yeah. So So his son brought home, before he went back, he sent him actually when he got back out there. He sent him for the Super Bowl for him to have. He sent him a couple of cans of Skyline chili.
All right? He sent him to his dad back in Jersey.
Sent him to his dad back in New York. He lives in New York.
Okay. That had to be interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So and he had him, and he's like, it was all right. That's the best he could say about it. Right. And I told him, I was like, look, people. Right. I told him
a lot of people don't like cinnamon in the chili. Yeah.
I promise you, the can of Skyline. Not that you are going to love Skyline chili in Cincinnati, but the can of Skyline chili is not going to hold up to.
It's not
fresh Skyline chili, right?
Right. Of course.
Cincy, right. But I said that while I do appreciate Skyline chili, I'm more of a Camp Washington guy myself. So yourself, I wanted to ask that question.
Oh, okay. Oh, I haven't actually had Camp Washington. I am more.
I mean, Skyline has about 75 locations. Camp Washington has one, but
yeah. Well, I mean, I know people with Battle Skyline and Gold Star. And I used to be more Gold Star because Gold Star used to have a Tex-Mex chili, which is like chili for the rest of the world outside Cincinnati, where they have like the beans and like the regular chili. But Empress chili is another one here that's a local. I'm a fan of that one more than Skyline. And then we also have Price Hill that a lot of people talk about, but I haven't been to that one yet. We have Dixie chili. My wife's a fan of Dixie chili.
I've had Dixie, I've had Skyline, I've had Empress.
Yeah, and then we have Blue Ass chili now that we've been going to more recently.
Blue Ass.
Get it, enunciate the H.
Smurfette runs Blue Ass chili.
No. Back.
Cinnamon needed a new job, so. Speaking of ass, did you guys talk about the beer poop beer?
No. And
you haven't talked about that one? You haven't seen it yet? From Breakside Brewery out in California.
Breakside did what?
They created a beer, and it actually used what they had from beer shit, basically.
Oh, God.
In the fermentation, drinkable. I've seen some videos where people have drank, and they were like surprised how good it tastes. But You know, they got the berries and stuff, the berry flavor, and I guess came out. It's one of those things for me. It's like, okay, craft beer, you're going too far again. But
so is the Coley Popek of beer? What's that coffee? Where they have
they go to like the animal or whatever, and it poops it out. And
the civet, yeah.
Yeah. So now take those beers, right, and put it on a flight. Those two and the vagina beer. That was released.
Yeah, I remember the vagina one when that came out.
Yeah,
too.
all of a sudden
Australia. Yeah.
Now all of a sudden beer doesn't sound so bad.
Exactly. Beer is probably the most like down to earth version of any of them. And
well, the beer is called Nature Calls Limited Edition Beer Poop Infused Craft Lager, created through 2026 partnership from Columbia Sportswear and Breakside Brewery. The unique brew features actual Montana black bear droppings in the water treatment process, but it's designed to be bold, safe to drink, and adventurous beverage available at selected events at Taproom. So there's some people that are trying, and they're like, "Hey, this actually is pretty good."
Do me a favor, send that to me because I want to actually research that a little bit and put a little article up on the blog, guys.
This is the Kopi Luwak. Luwak, that's it. Kopi Luwak of beer. Okay.
I really never wanted to try the vagina beer. Now I will, based on that.
When is there going to be a teabag beer? What the?
There was
the
last episode of the first season of Brew Dogs on Esquire.
They dipped their
James, Martin, and Jim Cook brewed a beer. And they sat down in the open fermenter.
So it's just not the tea bag, and their assholes are in it.
Everything they got in it, and their body yeast was the fermentation process.
No, sir.
I had one of those beers that they did on the first season of Brew Dogs, and that was the Kentucky Derby beer they did, and that was delicious. I'm glad I didn't get a chance to have the Sam Adams version that they did.
When brewers get bored.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. Shoot that to me, Ken.
Yeah, I'm trying to send you a link here if I can get it to pull up.
Fair enough.
So Brian Boak put up another comment.
He did. He said, I have a Wawa 1 mile away that I have never been in.
What?
Because
you need to go there right now. They're 24 hours. Go right now.
You know what? Fill up your car while you're there and go in. There you go. They actually did release, I don't know, Dave, you saw the commercials. They actually are releasing like three different chicken sandwiches that look good. There was a barbecue, a Texas one, like Texas barbecue one, a ranch one, and something else. And they actually look good. I'm actually going to stop and get one.
I said a Forbes piece on the beer, but that way you can know what to look for.
It's all Breakside, yeah, exactly.
That was just then it's like, so would you do that beer if you had to, or would you do like the Bulls Ball beer if you had to? Because they made the Bulls Ball beer as well. Rocky Mountain? Are you gonna go Rocky Mountain?
Yeah. I've had it. Let me tell you something about Rocky Mountain Oyster Stout. It's Wind Coop Brewing out in Denver. All right. I've been to Wind Coop. I've had Rocky Mountain Oyster Stout at Wind Coop. And I have to be honest with you. I am ashamed to tell you it's delicious.
Actually, the thing is,
it's really good.
Wind Coop's Rocky Mountain Oyster Stout.
That's some bull, but that'd be fitting. But go ahead.
Talking about a Normandy, jeez.
Jealous?
He is, yes. No, but that was like always the rite of passage for beer nerds was the Wind Coop Rocky Mountain Oyster Stout, and now it's been like one up so many times since then.
Rocky Mountain Oyster Stout's like an easy walk now.
Yeah,
but yeah, I do have to be honest with you. It's actually very good. The mouthfeel, and I mean no disrespect, and I mean no double entendre there.
The mouthfeel is full, huh?
It's so smooth, right?
So smooth.
Went down easy, hit the back of the throat nicely, didn't it?
It hit the back of the throat and kept going. It was like,
there was this nice warmth, this little saltiness to it.
Little salt, little salinity. We're good.
Pure pleasure as it passed the tonsils. Yeah.
All right. Hold on. I need to write these here. Hold on 1 second.
Oh my.
104.
Try to do the John,
128.
the George Takei. Oh my.
Oh my.
On this episode, John goes balls to the wall.
Balls to his palate, actually.
Balls to the palate. There you go. Honestly, though, it was very. I do have to be honest with all jokes aside. It was very, very tasty.
Yes. It had a certain wang to it.
It had a wang to it.
What was that? Hollywood Nights?
That was Hollywood Nights. Hollywood Nights. Taste that punch.
Oh, all right. Whoa.
Wang to it. Did you come? Yes, I did. And I'm proud of it.
Yeah. Oh, somebody get
Bob Wall's second greatest.
Kids these days have no idea what good movies are.
Was that before or after Porky's?
I was after Porky's.
That was after Porky's.
It was, just after Porky's.
Yeah. Because there was Porky's and Hollywood Nights. Yeah.
Can you identify?
Can you see? I'm looking for a friend of mine. Yeah, his name is last name Hunt, first name Mike.
Michael. That's where it started.
Mike. Yeah, Mike. Yeah.
My favorite scene of that is the one where the female gym teacher is trying to talk about the glory hole for the best. Yeah, can you identify this? It's considered armed and dangerous. And
considered armed and dangerous. His last scene hanging out in the girls' shower.
I can identify the tallywhacker.
If I could just get my hands on it.
And she did. Oh,
you'll love it. Brian Boak did say, as far as Wawa goes, there's no reason to go. That's what he said.
What?
But he also said his next beer is his English mild. So
there you go.
That makes up for it. There you go. All right. Let's do our top threes.
Let's do them.
Top threes. We said at the very top of the show before Rod came on, Dave and I were on. We talked about the fact that it is Lunar New Year.
It is.
It's the year of the horse that we're coming up on, right? Dave, what are the three colors of?
You screw this up, left, right, up, and down.
Go ahead. You talk about it. Go ahead.
Well, because it's Mardi Gras that this is based on.
Oh, right. I did. You're right.
Lunar New Year's color is red.
Hold on, let's back up. All right, there we go. All right, so let's do our top threes. All right, Dave. So
okay,
Mardi Gras. It's Mardi Gras, right?
Right.
And what are the three colors of Mardi Gras, Dave?
Green, gold, and purple. Just look at my shirt.
Purple, green, and gold.
Ignore the beaver.
I got the green and gold. I don't have the purple on right now, but green and gold.
I got some green.
Gold, and purple. So,
it's like tonight with the little green.
Tonight's top three list is top three favorite purple, gold, and green things. One of each. So our top three, our favorite purple thing, our favorite gold thing, our favorite green thing. Doesn't have to be beer, can be clothes, can be food, can be a movie, music, whatever. Top three favorite purple, gold, and green things. One of each. And Dave nor I have this down. We haven't written anything down yet.
I've written it down as the show was going.
I have a couple of ideas floating around, but I don't have anything set. So, Rod, we're not far ahead of you.
Okay.
What's your favorite purple thing? Your favorite gold thing? Your favorite green thing?
Can I say purple thing? Am I allowed to say Prince?
Yes.
Does he count as a purple thing?
Absolutely does. No one artist has ever identified with a particular color more than Prince has identified with purple. I think we allow that one.
It's allowed. 100% allowed.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we just on all purple first and then come back around?
No. You got to do gold and green.
Purple, gold, and green. There you
go. God, gold or green. It'd be cliche green to say cash, but
about it.
No, that might work.
I'm trying to think what color things I actually have. Gold. I mean, kind of a tough question.
Flavor Flav's tooth.
Yeah,
boy. Yeah, boy.
I mean, I always have my gold chain. I'm a favorite with that, but that doesn't seem anything really.
Was it over your other shoulder there behind your turntable? There's something gold back there.
Back here?
No, the other shoulder.
Oh!
Is that your Oscar? That's your Oscar.
This would be good for the gold. It was my fan favorite Chuggy Award from the Chuggy Awards from other beer tubers when we got together a couple years ago. It's a good eye there. Yeah, there's a great
Chuggy Award.
The Chuggy Award. So every year, beer tubers get together. Different factions of beer tubers, I guess, but the ones here got together in Niagara Falls and they ended up giving a few awards out. And I got that as a fan favorite from everybody.
All right, so now all I got left is green. So you got like Pond Scum, the Eagles. No, probably not.
Yeah. I got a Green Lantern sign. Green Lantern's one of my favorite superheroes back in the day.
Oh.
But being in investments, I would still say green. Green is cash. As Randy Moss say, straight cash, homie.
Cash.
Straight cash, homie.
Straight cash, homie. That's what
you've been mossed.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, Moss is green.
And he went to Marshall, which is a green university.
There you go.
Our little sister school for West Virginia.
The Green Tide?
Yeah.
Green Wave.
No, that's Tulsa. Tulsa Green Wave. Marshall's Thunder and Herd.
Oh, that's right. Thunder and Herd. That's such a great name.
Yeah. All right. So rods are purple, Prince, gold, fan favorite, beer tuber, Chuggy Award, and green is straight cash, homie. All right. Sour.
So purple, I'm actually going to go, even though it's called red wine, let's face it, it's purple.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's grape juice and red wine. And I got so many different varieties of red wine that I love. And I can't wait in May to get to Italy and drink a hell of a lot more of that purple shit.
Mm-hmm.
So red wine. Green is my...
red wine or red wine?
Not the UB40 thing.
Red
wine.
Because I'd be
goes to my head.
Because I'd be 58, not 40. None of I can't say UB40 to either of you.
No, we're all right behind you.
But speaking of UB40, when you were younger, like when I was younger, and we're gonna say like in mid to late 80s after Red Wine came out, was that the last song played in the bar you were at too? Like your last chance to connect with someone before you went home? Because in Morgantown, that's what it was. It was always like the closing song. So it was like you got 5 minutes or whatever the time frame.
No, a lot of times it was Donna Summer's last dance.
You know what? He's not wrong. He's not wrong. No, I know what you're saying because I have heard that a couple of times. But for me, I'll give you this: when I was in high school, early '80s, the last song played was "Stairway to Heaven." For whatever reason, that was
they didn't want anybody having sex.
Okay,
that's a good time frame.
Great song, but it's not going to get you to the end.
All right. And then in the late 80s, later 80s, I won't say late 80s, but later 80s, late 80s into the early 90s, it was Donna Summer's Last Dance.
Yeah, Last Dance.
Okay, and then from the 90s on, very cliche, Closing Time. From Semisonic. And then obviously there were a few bars here and there that had different things or whatever. And I had heard Red Wine.
Yeah, Red Wine was always a closing down there.
Yeah. More than any others, early '80s and at high school dances, Stairway to Heaven, and then it morphed into Last Dance, and then of course Closing Time. But anyway, continue.
Actually, I did hear saw UB40 live this year at See Here Now during the summer.
Wow.
Oddly enough, drinking spring beers.
Oddly enough, right here.
Over there. And saw ZZ Top, Trombone Shorty.
Trombone Shorty. You know what? I love UB40. I love ZZ Top. I don't know why. Trombone Shorty it's really cool.
It's the name. It's the name that gets you, isn't it?
It's the name that gets you. It's the name.
They are a lot of fun, but also at that was Alabama Shakes.
Yep.
And the headliner was Hozier. That was a damn good show.
Oh, okay.
That was a hell of a show. Oh, wait a second. You're drinking something else now up there. Don't
This was the Union Jack IPA.
Union Jack.
Yeah,
Union Jack.
yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
So now my we done my purple. That was red wine. Green. And John seen me wear this before, but it's my Guinness jersey. That's one of my favorite articles of clothing that I own is my Guinness jersey. I absolutely love that thing. Wore it out to San Francisco. Carrie's got a conference that she goes to every year, and every now and then it's in San Fran. We went there, and one of the consulting teams are Irish. And they were having like this big Irish blowout, and it was a lot of fun. So I wore my Guinness jersey there, and I was like, spent a lot of time talking to the Irish guys. The Irish guys really appreciated representing for them, because even though it's big corporate, the Irish all love Guinness. You know what they did for the. And now my gold, my favorite thing that's gold. Right there. And just remember, this Saturday, National Malort Day. This Saturday.
How could I forget it?
So,
no,
cheers.
Going live with it right now.
I'm one of those who like to hold it in my mouth a little bit before I swallow.
Well, that's
Never
mind.
You know why? Because the saliva makes it good and it's not as thick. That's why.
There we go. Takes off a little of that wang.
It takes off a little of the wang. There you
go. Talk about Malort, folks. That's my favorite gold thing.
There you go.
It's that wood that helps.
No.
All right.
Hold on. Okay. Go ahead. You're up, John.
Europe.
What are you doing here?
No, I'm just looking at something.
I thought you were looking for. Are you looking for absinthe for your green?
Exactly.
Get a little green fairy in there.
No, I'm like that. All right, so I'm going to give you one honorable mention, and the only reason I'm going to give you an honorable mention is because it was my number. It was my number 3, but it was my purple. But Rod took it as his purple.
Oh, yeah, Prince is your purple,
and that would be Prince. And this was now, and I'll say this. Yeah, Prince was my purple, 100%, right? And a lot of people don't know, like he wrote a lot of songs that weren't his, like that he wrote a lot of songs for other people, like Manic Monday from the Bangles.
Yeah,
Prince wrote, right? And he was an amazing guitarist. Nobody thinks of that. He was really fantastic guitarist.
Just one of the few instruments he played. Yeah,
right. An amazing musician. But when the first time I was in Minneapolis, Jess and I were there, and we knew that there was this. We found out that there was this Prince painting, if you will, on the wall of the side of this building.
Mural. They call them murals.
Mural. Thank you. I literally was trying to think of the word. I couldn't. So
I know you're. I'm just helping.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. We were looking at this mural, and we drove around for probably a half an hour, and then finally found it. And here's a picture that we took. And there it is.
Oh, wow.
All right. That's literally around the corner. Like, we passed this like 17 times, but we couldn't. We weren't, because it's a one-way that way, even though the car's parked the other way.
Right.
The car's parked the wrong way on the
wrong
street.
way for the street. Okay.
So we just didn't see it. Finally, we looked and we saw it. So there we go. So that was fantastic. So I'll make it an honorable mention. But I'll say right now my purple is Welch's grape jelly.
Grape jelly.
Welch's grape jelly. And the reason I'm saying this is because Jess and I were shopping last week, and I'm like, you know what? I grabbed Skippy peanut butter, and Jess and I haven't bought Skippy peanut butter forever. We usually buy Jif, and for a while we were buying Jif, and for the most part, lately we were buying Bowl and Basket. Dave, you and I have talked about this.
Yes, where sometimes the generics are better,
right? And we actually like Bowl and Basket a little bit better than Jif. But I'm like, you know what? My childhood, it was always Skippy. Right? The Skippy is what we bought. And my peanut butter and jelly growing up when I was a kid was Skippy peanut butter, creamy peanut butter, and Welch's grape jelly. And sometimes, and my father loved Chunky.
Oh yeah,
Skippy Chunky, right?
Yeah.
And I actually took to that too, but I didn't opt for the Chunky because Jess would not have eaten it. So I got the creamy, so that was fine. But Skippy peanut butter and Welch's grape jelly. So that is the quintessential peanut butter and jelly sandwich for me. So.
Not Schmuckers, because
No
with the name like Schmuckers.
No, it's Smuckers, not Schmuckers.
Oh, I like saying Schmuckers.
But anyway, with a name like Smuckers, it has to be good. That's what they said. But
it has to be.
It's Welch's grape jelly. And while we were there,
and don't call Polana jelly.
For good measure, I bought a jug of Welch's grape juice. When was the last time you had grape juice?
Because John likes jugs.
I like jugs.
He usually gets them in 2 sets. But yeah.
Yes, I did. You're not.
He's huge on the buy one get one.
The BOGO. John gets in the
BOGO. Yeah, BOGO. So, but anyway, so Welch's grape jelly. Anyway.
I'm thinking of the grape jelly I had last time. I think it was Welch's last time I've had grape jelly. So, but we have sometimes in the weekend we'll order DoorDash for prep or something like that. We don't feel like making or whatever. They tend to give Smuckers out, but usually if I go to the store and I get something, it's usually Welch's.
So now, jelly or jam?
Jelly.
Now,
I do like strawberry jam though.
I like strawberry jam better than strawberry jelly, but
yeah,
for grape, it's got to be jelly.
Jelly, yeah. Getting jelly with it.
Nice. Okay, so now we're past John's honorable mention. Oh no! You did your purple.
I gave my purple. Yeah. So my gold is going to be rum. It's going to be gold rum for tiki cocktails.
Oh, you took that. Oh, see, I was going to do that, but no, I'm going to do Malort instead.
What was the one liquor with the golden flakes in it? The
Goldschlager.
Yeah.
And what was it? I just talked about this a couple weeks ago. Goldschlager. They did it. The bartenders used to do it. This is back in the early '90s. Goldschlager, Rumpelmintz, and Jägermeister. So
the three most disgusting
liquors in the world, and they're all German, right? Goldschlager, Rumpelmintz, and Jägermeister. They would mix them together and pour shots out of them, and they called, I believe it was liquid cocaine. I believe
liquid cocaine. Yeah,
liquid heroin, liquid cocaine.
That was liquid heroin.
Yeah. I would have called it "See You on Sunday." But I didn't think about the gold being liquor for it because I could have been like Bacardi 151 because back in the 90s, I used to love drinking some Dr. Peppers back in that phase.
Dr. Peppers were good.
Oh, yeah.
And then they got rid of 151.
Mm.
Although you could light up Everclear, but it's just not the same.
Oh, I got a bottle of 151 sitting right over there.
Yeah. Rodrigo 151 was my 151.
I've got Hamilton 151 sitting over there.
Gotcha. So that's my gold. And my green is my green St. Patrick's Day Mets cap.
Ah, okay.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. So, there you go. That's my green. I said that's the last easy peasy done. Just quick. And I meant to pull it out, but it's in the closet. I'm not getting it, but it's there. You can envision it. It's got a four-leaf clover on it. Yeah. Got a 4-leaf clover on it, but yeah,
it was called liquid cocaine, by the way.
Liquid cocaine. Yeah. So that
There's
was
another version.
let's put it this way: as disgusting as Goldschlager was, as disgusting as Rumpelmintz was, and as disgusting as Jägermeister was,
is.
Well, they all still exist, right? I'm pretty sure they all still exist.
Yeah, they all still exist. Yeah.
The three of them mixed together for the liquid cocaine was like I would want one of the other three.
Yeah. There's another version of that cocktail called the Four Horsemen.
And what? Let me guess. Hold on. Let me guess.
I was thinking
Black House was the
no.
Peppermint
schnapps.
Peppermint I was thinking if you added ouzo to it, yeah,
it cancels out because Rumpelmintz is peppermint schnapps basically.
Rumpelmintz
and peppermint schnapps are very similar.
Oh no, it was. Oh, I'm sorry, Harley. Sorry, no, you're right. They added Black Captain Morgan to it to make the Four Horsemen.
All right, Black Captain Morgan.
That's what.
Yeah. Black House, and we were talking about that too. Black House. You remember Black House? The blackberry liqueur.
That wasn't as awful as those other three.
That was tolerable, right?
Yeah.
That was tolerable. It was still shitty, but it was tolerable. I haven't seen that in forever.
Another way to make the Four Horsemen rather than the black rum was to add Bacardi 151.
There you go. All right.
Then set it on fire.
Just to set it on fire, yeah.
Just to set it on fire. There you go. All right, Rod, what's coming up on your show anytime soon? What do you got?
On my show upcoming, actually, I'm kind of in the planning stage right now, but I just had one of the people reach out to me from California. It looks like we're going to set him up for a broadcast. He actually created a soluble barrel aging type liquid that you can add to the bright tank. And instead of barreling for a number of years, this can actually mix in and give you that barrel aged feel within a matter of days or whatever. So, yeah, it's kind of a new thing. It's kind of like the terpenes that some of the companies are doing there for hops and stuff now. This is kind of something on the barrel aging side. So he reached out to me and he's sending me a sample out, but we're going to probably try to get him on in the next few weeks or so. Nice. Going to talk about that because that could be kind of that new tech coming to the beer industry. We also, every other Saturday, although we're not doing it again to the 28th, we did a Midwest Beer Show with me and Dave from Beer in Front, kind of highlighting beer news. We say the Midwest Beer Circle, they're both in the Midwest, but we do get some of the national type stuff out there as well. And then me and Todd are doing Thirsty Thursdays again every other Thursday. So
nice.
So that's been kind of a fun time coming back to doing that. A lot of people are coming back for our Thursday shows. They used to enjoy that. It was tough doing on a Friday because you got kids, you got date night, you got all kinds of shit happening. So Friday nights were just not really panning out as much. We thought it'd be good because then we can get up Saturday at whatever time and not be dragging our ass to work. But it's better to go back on Thursday and do it. We just have more fun. We get a lot more people in. They kind of want to unwind there. So we got that stuff happening. Some more people being lined up. I mentioned, drinking a couple of the Firestones. Firestone Walker sent me a great opportunity and appreciate them for it, but they actually put me into the Brewmasters collection for this year. So they want me to be able to talk about the Brewmaster collection stuff. So I don't know if you guys saw the unboxing video that I just did on the channel last night, but they sent me out the first shipment of that, which was 6 of the Brewmaster collective beers, a 4-pack of the Double Jack. They also sent me a nice little plate to put on the wall, like a little vanity type thing. Actually, let's see if I got it here. Tell you what they sent out.
Like a tin tack or something like that?
Huh?
Like a tin tacker or
like the sign you mean that they sent me? Yeah, it's they got it sitting here next to me. I gotta put it up still. Right here, Brewmasters Collective.
Very nice.
Yeah. So that's nice. So that'll go up on the wall behind me at some spot where I can squeeze it in. But they sent me out the Verse collection, which is the first installment for this year. So that included the Parabola 2026, which is also barreled this year with a 10-year Harry McKenna and 9-year Elijah Craig. Then it was a Spumani Pony, which is a barrel-aged stout with cherry and pistachio. 6-year Roses, 4 Roses bourbon, a 6-year
Spumoni Pony. I say
Yeah.
it's Spumoni Pony.
Spumoni Pony, and
Okay.
4 Roses and Pikeville straight whiskey for that one. The Stephen or Stephen, depending on how you want to read it, barley wine ale. That one was actually 11-year-old Harry McKenna and 9-year-old Elijah Craig.
Nice.
Beauty Everywhere, which is another imperial stout aged in bourbon barrels. This one was a collab, but it's 10-year Harry McKenna, 9-year Elijah Craig, and 6-year Holiday Soft Red Wheat. I'm really pumped to try that one. This one has marshmallow, coconut, Tahitian vanilla bean, all kind of included with it. So it sounds pretty decent. Then they sent me the Flanders Red Ale.
They made a Flanders?
They made a Flanders.
Nice.
French Feder, F-O-E-D-R, Feder. I've
Fooder.
heard someone say Fooder, but I've heard someone say Feder.
It's
And I
Fooder.
really,
It's Fooder.
yeah. So looking forward to that. And they sent me the Double Jack, which is their triple dry hop double IPA that they brought back out. And they sent me another one. It's funny they sent it here on the mouthfeel, full body with warming alcohol.
Nice.
Yeah, but then they sent me like another one that was in here that wasn't accounted for. I guess it just didn't fit the magazine, or it said we got a few extra. Let's send these out. But it's called the Collective Choice. This is another stout. Yeah, that's another one they have here.
Oh, color me jealous.
Barrel aged.
I've got a new favorite green thing. Me right now.
Hold on. I'm calling you jealous.
Okay.
Barrel aged stout with pecan or pecan, whatever you prefer. Sea salt.
You're purple.
Salt, and natural maple flavor. So this should be pretty tasty as well.
It does sound tasty.
Yeah, but Firestone, they're coming out with some great stuff. They got the Invitational coming up this year for the 30-year anniversary. They've already sold out on that one. That's moved so quickly.
Let me tell you something. Matt and I have talked ad nauseum about this. And if like, and the question is, and I'll ask you, Rod. If you could only pick one brewery's beer, and run the gamut of all the beers they brew, pick one brewery's beers, and not drink any other brewery's beers forever, from here to eternity, and just drink that one brewery's beers, what brewery would that be?
That's always kind of tough, though, because if you got craft, they're only going to be like little pockets and stuff. But
it's a tough decision, but Matt and I agree on this particular one. I think Dave actually leans this way, too. But go ahead. Tell me yours first.
Well, one that I'm leaning toward, and this is because I actually have one of their local here as well. And their small batch stuff was a lot of people don't see in distribution. There's actually some good quality stuff they're doing. It's Sam Adams.
Sure.
Sam Adams has some great barrel type stuff they're doing here in Cincinnati.
Funny you should say that, by the way. I opened my third beer and I never posted it. It's this. It's the Imperial Chocolate Bock, the big beer in a little can from Sam Adams.
Yeah.
And while Edmund's Oast was delicious, and this Kane Winter Daydream Bock Ambarana was ridiculously good, this was by far the fucking best beer I had tonight.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. See?
This was stupid good.
I mean, I don't know if they're still brewing like they used to brew, but at one point they were doing like 60 to 70 different things per year, right? But when you get into some of the stuff,
I still haven't opened this yet.
So you got the Utopia there, which is smooth.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, I just hooked up with this last Wednesday.
Oh, you son of a bitch! Very nice. I didn't know you were distilling over there with that. So, anytime I see St. Carol, it's like sign me up.
And it's to distill it. From the Erbach.
Like I was talking to somebody. I think it was Dave from Beer in Front. He was going to a festival, and it was going to be all Rouse beers. Mm-hmm. And he was like reading off, and it's like so and so. And he's like, "Yeah, this one I haven't heard of, St. Carol." I'm like, "Whoa, you haven't heard St.
Carol?"
everybody there is trying to beat Shankuro. Like that's the first table you need to go to when you get there.
I didn't realize this was the dick swinging portion of the show. This is all I really have to show here. Is I've got some Malort. I'm doing something wrong.
There's no shame.
Just jealousy.
I've been impressed with Firestone's actually been putting out there, but it's always tough to think that because there's so many good breweries we've had that other people may not have because they're so small.
Take swinging portion.
Oh, that just hit you.
So again, sometimes coming down the track is a little slower for some folks.
Yeah. Well, this was 10%. So there you go.
No, it's still 10%. It's just in your belly now.
Yeah,
it's the beer. Was.
It was 10%. Yeah.
No, it just was. It is 10%, but it was a was.
It was. Really quick, Brian Boak did put his threes up. His purple for him is Minnesota Vikings.
Okay,
there you go.
And that was in the running for me, the Purple People Eaters. That was definitely in the running for me. His green is the Luck of the Irish, and his gold is Olympic gold. That's what he says.
So his green's not far from mine. I've got the Guinness jersey. Yeah.
And Chris Weisner chimed in. He says, "Hey dudes, hey Chris, how's everything going? We actually talked about Nashville in the beginning of the show.
We did.
We did. And then he said, "Hey Dave, wasn't it when we first met, you brought that 17-year-old triple bob to Hot Rods?"
That is correct. It's not the. It's also not the.
Talking about dick swinging. Go ahead. Have that.
Yeah, go ahead. Your turn, Dave.
Not just the first time that I met Chris Weisner. Is also when I first met Gene Lynch.
There you go.
Was when I brought that bottle, and I was.
Yeah, but here's my question: did you and Chris split the bottle of triple buck, or did you give Gene some?
It was. No, we split it. It was corked, so we had to strain it. So they strained it at the bar. My friend Leon was with me.
Sure.
So it was Coop, myself, Chris, and Gene, and I think we shared it with like one or other two of the staff. I mean, we
they were 250, so they were 8.4 ounce bottles.
Yeah, we spread the love. It was great.
He says, and he just said, "Well, while you're talking about it, you mean like private tour I got to do at Schlenkerla when I was in Bombay?"
Oh, yeah, here comes the dick swinging again.
Now he's
dick swinging. Here we go.
Have I mentioned that I've been to Schneider Weiss and drank? Never. And
hold on, I got an itch. Just let me scratch it first.
And I've been to the oldest brewery on the planet.
Yeah, well, I will definitely be there in 14 years. When they turn 1,000 years old, I'm going to be there. So
I hope to still be alive.
We'll be in our 70s, but still, we're going.
Yeah, we'll see if I make it that far.
Matt's going too. He'll be in his 60s, but he'll come with us. So.
Really, he'll be that old?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
anyway.
Cool. All right. Well, that sounds fantastic. I actually did see your post. I didn't open it up when you the unboxing.
Oh yeah.
So that was,
I did a quick live stream with it. Yeah. We did come back up on YouTube, by the way. I wonder how long YouTube was down.
I actually want to see. I'll check it later.
You know what? That's you guys because you guys.
The service had to keep going though. I can't.
No, we were live when we came back up, so we were still going. So
so they still got it.
So it was just.
Nobody could view YouTube is what it was.
That's what it was. Right, fair enough.
Because you guys are both more into like the pro sports type angle. Coming off this weekend was the NBA All-Star Weekend, previous Super Bowl with the NFL. Do we still need like All-Star like weekends or breaks? I saw the highlight from the dunk contest. Didn't watch the dunk contest, but I saw the highlight where a guy got knocked out by the billboard.
Yeah,
the backboard, not the
backboard. Yeah, backboard.
Who tried to go up and do a dunk in the back and took him like you got rejected by the
only All-Star game we need, honestly, is Major League Baseball. That's it. The home run derby and the All-Star game is pretty cool.
The derby's pretty fun, yeah.
The derby's fun. The All-Star game's pretty cool. The NFL should just do away. Like, just nominate people and select people for the All-Star or pro pro game or pro,
just like the pro team, just
football,
a pro team,
and calling it a day because this flag football game is fucking bullshit. It's just so stupid. And hockey and basketball.
Well, you think back to when we watched,
I mean, what was the score on Sunday? 190 to 183. I mean, you know,
on the NBA they did 4 like round robin games of like old time NBA, young NBA.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did that. They did that this week. I forgot. Yeah.
But I'm just thinking, like when we were like in the '80s watching All-Star football, NFL Pro Bowl, or you watched the NBA All-Star game. They were serious.
It was a real.
They were serious about like they did not want to lose to the other team.
So here's my suggestion for these. For the NBA and for the NHL, just do the skills competitions.
That could work, yeah.
Just because I love the shootout competition in the NHL and how it's gotten so damn goofy. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. They don't take it seriously. The slam dunk competition, do that. Do the speed skating competition, do that. Even for the and now the MLB. I think someone came up with an idea that the All-Star game, whichever league wins the All-Star game, has home field advantage for the World Series.
That makes it go on the line a little bit.
Well, that's kind of what it used to be.
Yeah.
That's what it should be. Well, maybe not what it should be, but I think it'll make it more interesting.
That's what it used to be. Whatever league won the All-Star game was the home field team for the World Series. That's what it used to be. That's what it was every year.
Should go back to that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Make it worth something.
Right. So anyway.
Yeah.
All right. This. Sorry, the dick swinging at the end, but I mean.
No, I'm not.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Where are the white women at?
Look, one of my favorite Mel Brooks movies by far, and I'm sure everybody will agree with me. But I love the joke that they said tonight on whatever channel, right? At 8 will be Mel Brooks Blazing Saddles. Will air from 8 o'clock to 8:05. It's been edited for content, right?
God, one of the best movies. Hey, Cookie, can we have some more beans? I think you boys had enough.
Where's my rubber ducky? Where's my rubber ducky?
Lily Von Stoop.
It's true. It's true.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Henny Lamar. It's Henry. And I love that they carry that joke over into History of the World Part 1. Count the money. It's D. Monet.
Good old Mel Brooks.
Gotta love it.
Man, you can't make a movie today. It's just impossible.
No,
well, he's going to do Spaceballs 2, but I mean,
Spaceballs 2 is coming out. That's going to be interesting. There's a couple of ones coming out this year that should be good. But yeah, Spaceballs 2, I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to watching it. I'm not saying it's going to be great. Hopefully it is. We'll see. But
I had to have a snack. I had to have.
You had a Biscoff?
What I love about Flying Delta is they'll give you the Biscoffs, and I just collect them. I've got I had 9 of them. I now have 8 packs of them.
Yeah, I told you I got all of them at the store. So,
but the thing is, they taste different. You buy in the store, it's not. There's just something different. You've got to be
something about the ones you're given to on an airplane. While you're
yes, that just
while you're at 35,000 feet. In the air.
think it's the change of pressure and all of that makes it just taste better.
It's like getting craft at the brewery versus going to the grocery store and picking it up in a can, right?
Bingo.
It changes.
Exactly. It's like the Skyline chili at Skyline versus the can that.
And I ate them too fast to show you that it doesn't say Biscoff on the cookie. It actually says Delta.
Delta.
Yeah.
All right. All right. This was a great show. Thank you, Rod, for coming on. Any other quips? Any other parting shots, if you will?
Nothing too much.
When are you going live next?
The Saturday after. Well, not this Saturday. Yeah, next Saturday will be live, and next Thursday will be live. Next Thursday will be Thirsty Thursday, which will be the 26th, and then the 28th is when we have the Midwest Beer Show. and then possibly the following week I'll have the interview I was talking about. Also looking at a few other breweries to try to get on as well. Working on a couple things, we'll see, but I'm going to be basically at this point a contributor writer to one of the beverage industry magazines, so I'll be putting a piece together for that. Nice. It gets released in April. And then at some point, I'm going to finish my book so I can release that from the first 10 years of Beer Ventures, the stuff that I've done over the time. And I don't know if I'm going to self-publish it or have somebody else publish it. I got a friend that she said she wants to try to do it if she can, but just kind of like the first 10 years of the journey, which to
have you picked up a copy of this yet?
I have not yet. I need to from Marty. I need to get that one still. Yeah. And then March next month, it'll be 11 years on the YouTube channel. So I'll probably have an anniversary show on that at some point. So, nice. Which is like 11 years on YouTube. That's like dog years, right? Like, it's like 30 years in another career or something.
And I think we proved on the show that we're dogs.
Yeah.
But no, we're only approaching our 7th year, so you got to speak by 4 years.
Yeah. Right now, I want to try to get some of these reviews out the way, like the stuff that Firestone said and some other things I've got queued up already. It's just the older we get, the more stuff we take on, the less time we seem to have. So it's just like planning stuff out.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is very true. You're not wrong on that.
Nobody's come up with a way to clone people yet. So we could do sheep. We could do dogs. We could do animals. Yeah.
Every day is getting shorter. Never seem to find the time.
Yeah.
Those would make good lyrics for a song.
It would be great lyrics for a song, wouldn't they?
Wouldn't they? There you go. All right. All right, Rod, stick around. We'll talk to you for a second after we sign up. But on that note, we will wrap the show up for today. We want to thank everybody for watching. And for those of you just listening to the audio podcast, thank you for listening. Don't forget to visit our website, www.logroom.com. That's LAGERROM.com. And please remember, like us and follow us on all of our social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course our YouTube channel. All of them are at The Log Room. Remember, we go live with the video podcast on Facebook, YouTube, X, and Twitch every Tuesday night around 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And for those of you who want to just listen to the audio podcast, you can do so on our audio host, Spreaker, as well as iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Odyssey, Audible, Pandora, Amazon Music, iTunes Music, YouTube Music, TuneIn, Podcast Addict, Castbox, Deezer, Podchaser, Listen Notes. Pretty much anywhere you can find audio podcast, you will find the Log Room Guys Craft Beer Podcast. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to one or more of those feeds, and you will never miss a show. Again, thanks for following along with us. Have a great rest of your week. Have a wonderful weekend. And we will talk to you next week, folks. Next week, we'll be on Wednesday next week.
That's right.
Wednesday, the 25th next week. With a special guest from Connecticut. We might be talking some dessert type thing.
We might.
So
it's past Valentine's Day, but last year we had him on for
pre-Valentine's Day,
talking about Valentine's.
And it's a chocolatier, and we'll talk about it next week. But you can still go to his website and buy the Log Room Guys chocolate box.
Oh, yes, you can. Possible. And we'll share that information with you, and we'll see if he changes it up for the show.
We'll find out. So, but tune in next week, and it'll be again on Wednesday, the 25th, same time ish. But yeah, we'll
same time.
I'll be heading out to Lancaster, Pennsylvania for. Excuse me.
Well, you did it again.
I did it again. Well, I did it for everybody's benefit because most people call it that. It's Lancaster.
Lancaster,
PA.
Please don't go there and start saying it wrong because they're going to beat you.
I'll be visiting this brewery and amongst others as well.
They'll beat you, and then they'll kidnap you, and then they'll make you raise a barn.
Exactly, and it is the lovely Jessica's birthday on Tuesday, so that's why we'll be doing that coming home then. And this guy's wife's birthday is Wednesday when we're doing the show. That's my daughter, so. We'll say happy birthday to her on the show.
We're seeing more pictures of his son-in-law than his own fucking daughter.
There you go. I'll show her picture 5 times next week, so make up for it.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Anyway, all right. Once again, Rod, thank you for coming on tonight. Stick around. We'll talk to you for a couple of seconds. But on that note, we'll wrap up the show for today. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And we'll talk to you next week, folks. Take care. Cheers.
That is the fastest you've ever done the outro.
That is pretty good. Chris Weiser just put, a little Pink Floyd reference there. There you go. He was talking about you, Dave.
I know what he's talking about.
Right.
I know it's a Pink Floyd reference. I said
exactly. You said it. All right.